Yo, Nation, what's cracking with you? It's your boy Dirty, live in the basement once again, back with another show, man. Today we're gonna talk about the day in sports, man. That's literally what we came to talk about today. It's not a whole lot going on, so we're just gonna address the news of things going around the sports world. We're gonna talk about Bruce Arians and his job. We'll talk about the scores, highlights, everything that went down today, man. We're gonna kick back, have some fun, and enjoy ourselves. Um, Tsunami Raider, what's cracking with you, man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you pulling up. You know what I mean, as well as everybody else who's starting to pull up and pull into the chat now, man. Greatly appreciate you being here. As I always say, it's 50 million things on YouTube. You could be anywhere. The fact that you're here, I appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. I got a special guest backstage that I called up, and we decided we was gonna go ahead and do the show together this evening, ladies and gentlemen. New to the new to the YouTube field, you know what I mean? Rocking up in the Bay, you know what I mean? He got a fresh new look for y'all today. He decided to get rid of the crown, and he put on another crown, ladies and gentlemen. My boy, the Pharaoh of the NFL. What's up with you, Pharaoh?
What's good, Dirty man? Once again, man, appreciate you having me on, man.
Always, man. Most definitely. Most
Salute to the
definitely.
chat too.
Yes, definitely. Always salute to the chat. My Blue B, what's cracking with you, man? Hope all is well with you today, man. Hope you had a great day. You know what I mean? Milk or breezy like cereal. What's up with you, my guy? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Look, man. So today I just wanted to talk about, the things that were taking place in sports. You know what I mean? We just sat here and watched a highlight of a great game. You know what I mean? But so today in sports, let's just see. So we got some final scores for today.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Philly Philly and Detroit. That was today. That was
Mm-hmm.
104 to that was 102 to 94.
Yep.
We had the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets, which we just finished watching. That went to overtime,
Mm-hmm.
120 to 119. Clutch free throws in the end. We had the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Atlanta Hawks today. That ended in a 131 to 107 for Atlanta. Then we had my squad, the LA Clippers, taking on the Chicago Bulls, which went to overtime. But in the end, Chicago prevailed 135 to 130. And then you had the LA Lakers taking on the Utah Jazz today. And that
LA
game just ended. And
LA
that
Fakers.
yeah, that ended in a 122 to 109 for the Jazz.
Ugh.
And yeah, uh,
Lakers not making the playoffs, right?
I don't think so.
Right? They're not making the playoffs, right?
I don't think so.
It's,
I
it's they're
honestly don't think so.
31 and 45, which is this is not a good team. Just not a good team.
No, not at all. So,
But
Howard Austin, what's cracking with you, man? Purple and gold. How you feeling today, brother? Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Ah, man, just a day in sports, bro. Just a day in sports, man. Trying
edu-
out some new shit. You know what I mean? Trying to bring by about some shit that you don't see every day. You know what I mean? When you tune in. That's all. Just trying to bring some new shit to the board.
yes,
Uh,
sir.
I'm hearing that the Las Vegas Raiders are require trying to acquire Brian Cooks from the Texans for fourth round pick, but they want a third round pick for him. Well, that's a little bit. Well, if we don't want to give it to him, then we're not going to give it to him. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. If we're
I
not
would
giving,
love that pickup, but a fourth. I get why they don't want to give up a third rounder. They want to get some young talent on cheap contracts. And Cooks is on his last year on his deal.
yeah,
So man, but if Cooks is on the other side of Devontae Adams, that speed with Devontae just going to work and doing what he does, man, that's exactly what we need to solidify that receiving core. Even though technically speaking, man, when you have Devontae Adams, everything will come together on its own. But I just feel like a speed receiver would be nice. It doesn't have to be a Cooks. It could be a speed receiver from the draft. You know what I mean? Maybe we can get someone in the 4th by drafting them. But that being said, Cooks, man, that's gonna be nice. That would be nice if we could pick him up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it would be, but I'm not trying to give away my first 3 picks in the draft either.
Mm.
You know what I mean? For 2 wide receivers, my first 3 picks for 2 wide receivers, that could be a lot. You know, that could definitely be a lot.
But it's just not two of that. That would take our offense. That offense, our offense would legitly. You can make a case that we have potential to be top 3 in the league. Top 3 in the league. Because the guy that Cooks, he ain't no joke. This dude's been productive with like no name quarterbacks.
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely in agreement. I understand that, but I'm just a third. Can I give you a third next year?
If we can get him for a 4th, a 5th is a dream. But if we can get away with a 4th,
can it be next year's pick?
Next year, 3rd, I would. Next year, ooh, I like how you think, Dirty.
If it's next year's 3rd, then we can have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's this year's 3rd, not interested.
And not Cooks wants to come. He wants to come to Vegas. He wants to come to Vegas. Him and Carr are cool. He wants to come to Vegas, man. It's a good opportunity for him to team up with Carr and Adams, and obviously he knows he played with the Patriots, so he's familiar with McDaniels, obviously, because he was the offensive coordinator. So it'll be a great fit, and he knows the offense too. Oh man, great pickup.
He knows the offense. It'll be a great pickup, man. It really would, man. Like that would be amazing, but it would have to be next year's 3rd. I'm not trying to be without a draft pick in the first 3 rounds this year.
I get it.
It's a luxury. It's a luxury. Know. But so one of the new things I want to do on my channel, man, was bring a little bit of history. You know what I mean? Since we are all sports fans, we all love, things of all sports nature. I figured I'd bring a little history today. So on this day, March 31st, in 1877, Test cricket debuted feared Australian fast bowler Fred the Demon Spoof. Australia lost 2nd test by 4 wickets versus England at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. And that was in 1877, right? Man, that's amazing. Cricket dates back to 1877. In 1905, the 67th Grand National, Frank Mason, victorious abroad, Kirkland, first Welsh trained horse to win the event. So I'm assuming that's got something to do with horse racing.
Right.
In 1909, the National Baseball Commission rules players who jump contracts to be suspended for 5 years. Players joining outlaw organizations suspended for 3 years.
Damn,
that's crazy.
They didn't play no games back then. No, it's crazy because free agency didn't really become a big deal until like I want to say recently, but like free agency wasn't a big thing in like sports back in the day, right?
Yeah.
So it was like really hard for players to go to different teams like they do today.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
Just in general, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I definitely hear you, man. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Free agency is completely different than what it was back in the day.
Right.
It's completely something different. But when you say outlaw organizations, I mean, What kind of, you know what I mean? What was they joining? Like in 1909,
I
bro.
want to
Like
know what the outlaw teams were. I mean, I think the Raiders might make that list, possibly. Possibly. I'm just saying. Just
it's
saying.
possible. Well, check this out, man. In 1923, on on this day, the 31st of March, the first dance marathon was held in New York City. Alma
No shit.
Cummings set the record of 27 hours with 6 different
she, she was getting around.
Man.
He was around and around.
Around and around and around.
6
Hey,
different
in that
partners.
in that
Goddamn.
same year, in that exact same year, Stanley Cup Finals on this day, Demon Arena in Vancouver, BC, the Ottawa Senators edged the Edmonton Eskimos 1-0 for a 2-0 sweep of the series. So they only played like it was the best of 3 back in 1923 with hockey. It was the best of 3. So if you won 2 games in a row, you swept the series.
See, that was before money was involved. You know what I mean? Think
Yes.
about it. The reason why there's more games is because advertisements will pay you more for more games. You know what I mean? It's more
Oh yeah,
opportunity to make more money. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's why there's a 17 game season, and more playoff teams could get in and all that type of shit. Like it's
What's cracking with you, Gun Smoke? How you feeling, man? Matrix Raider, what's good with you? What's good with you? Hey, that's what we trying to figure out. Gunsmoke and what they mean by outlaw organizations. You know what I mean? Like what
yeah,
they mean by that.
yeah. I
Uh,
wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders were in that list.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
1909.
1909, but the Raiders came to existence at well after 1909 though.
Yeah.
That's
So
true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm just wondering if they was talking about the KKK. You know what I mean?
S-
Like, was this an outlaw organization? Like
Some crazy.
something crazy.
Some
You
crazy.
know what I mean? Something crazy. Super crazy.
Bootleggers, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
some type
Bootleggers.
of bootlegger. You on a NASCAR team or some shit. Like I don't know,
Right.
bro. Not
Yeah.
that NASCAR was around in 1909. I'm just saying like what was around in 1909 that was, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
But in 1955, the West Indies cricket all-arounder Collie Smith scores 104 in his Test debut and a 9-wicket first Test defeat to Australia in Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah.
Gunsmoke said, "Yeah, but was the KK outlaws back then?"
Exactly, man. But was it? But was it really?
Shit. That's
uh,
a great question, brother.
yeah.
Probably
Um,
wasn't.
in 1962, the 116th Grand National, Fred Winter aboard the 28-1 shot Kilmore wins by 10 lengths from Windenburg. That's crazy. 10 lengths? Man, that's a gap, bro. Man, wasn't no other horse racing you. What, did everybody else fall out the gate?
Yeah.
And you was a 28-1 shot?
I think it was fixed.
That had to be, bro.
They probably like
Somebody made a killing that night, bro.
every horse had a sprained ankle or something like that. Sprain. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it's an ankle or whatever you want to call it, horse hoof, whatever you want to call it.
James Moore, what's cracking with you, brother?
What's
Hope you had a
good,
blessed
James?
day too,
Appreciate
my friend.
appreciate you stopping by, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's crazy, man. 10 lengths. Wow.
Damn.
In
That
1973, the Philadelphia Flyers scored an NHL record, tying 8 goals from an astounding 60 shots in the second period of a 10-2 win over New York Islanders. 8 goals in one period?
that's a lot in hockey. or even baseball too. Like if they score like
Man,
baseball, when you a 10-8 score in like baseball, soccer, or hockey, that's like that's a high scoring game. That's equivalent to like 150, 40 something to in basketball. You know how like when it gets high scoring.
yeah, that's crazy. Man. On this same day in that same year, Muhammad Ali suffers a broken jaw and a shock split points decision loss to Ken Norton over 12 rounds in San Diego. Ali wins rematch in another controversial split decision.
Hmm.
Also on this day, same year, in the 127th Grand National, Brian Fletcher wins aboard 9-1 co-favorite Red Rum, recovers from 15 lengths behind at final fence. First of Red Rum's record 3 Grand National victories. Wow.
Mm.
15 lengths? You made up 15 lengths in the final fence?
Yeah.
Oh, you was lagging.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
was lagging.
it might have been one of them outlawed organization that must have betted on.
Hey,
He must have been a part of that race. Shit, I don't know.
you know what? This was a sports 1973, March 31st. Was a great fucking day.
Hmm.
Also on that same day, Boston Bruins defenseman Bobby Orr, Bobby, Big Bob, scores his third career hat trick in a 7-3 loss at Toronto to become the first player in NHL history to score 100 points for 4 straight seasons.
Hey, Matrix and James, we're gonna get into that in a second, for sure.
What's the question?
Matrix is talking about the Honey Badger, and James is talking about To. Remember how we talked about it earlier?
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get into both of those in a hot second, man. We're just running through the history of sports in on today's events, man. You know what I mean? Um, Also on today's same year, American tennis star Billie Jean King ends Australian Margaret Court's 57 match winning streak with a 6-7, 7-6, and 6-3 sets in semifinals at the women's the WTA event in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's crazy. And there's a lot more. We'll come back to those. But let's get into some questions from the chat, especially like this honey badger one right here, man. Look, how are you feeling about this, brother?
I mean, I don't know what to believe, man. We've been hearing rumors about Honey Badger for a while now. Obviously, he left the Chiefs for a reason because
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to get paid, and
Exactly.
the Chiefs didn't want to pay him. So he's taking his time. He has a number in mind. Some of these teams are, obviously they're taking their time. They don't want to pay him because if he was worth all that money, they probably would have paid him right out the gate, just like all the other players, like a J.C. Jackson and stuff like that. But they haven't. So he's one of those veterans. He's I think what 29, 30. Usually
Yeah.
when players reach that age, it's kind of like the reality sets in. Like they're not going to get paid as much unless your name is Bobby Wagner, who just got paid 5 years, 50 mil up to 65 mil with the incentives. That was
Mm-hmm.
a good contract for him. I mean, but I mean, hey, I would love Honey Badger on this team. I would love, man, that he would fit this team. I would love him for him to team up with Morig on the other side, a young safety that has a similar skill set that can come down and play man to man in the slot, and then also be versatile back there. He kind of fits that system. He kind of fits. They have like similar skill sets, and I feel like that'd be a nice influence, a guy that he could take under his wing,
Yeah.
just back there. I just love that combination with him and Morig back there. But man, we've been speculating about this move for a while now, so I don't know if it's true because that I think the same guy that I think Jordan Schultz is the guy that broke that news. He named other teams on that list too, so it wasn't like it was the Raiders and somebody else. It was like the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Steelers, the Bears, and a few other teams that I can't think of the top of my head, but it's a lot of teams that's interested in Honey Badger. So if we can
Yeah.
get him, I'll be excited. But
There's definitely a market for it. I'll definitely say that there is definitely a market for him. Salute to you too, Raider Bob. There's definitely a market for the honey badger. Me personally, I'm tired of going back and
Salute.
forth with it. You know what I mean? I'm literally tired of going back and forth with the honey badger news. Is he coming? Is he not? Is he coming? Is he going here? Is he going there? Is he headed to Detroit? Does he really want to play with the Saints?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, could he be holding us hostage for Kansas City to give him a little more money? They ain't got it, so that definitely ain't happening. They ain't got what he's asking for. They just don't have it. So I'm inclined to think that, yeah, more than likely, you know, it could be that he'll find out we'll all find out. I think it'll be after the draft. I think that's when he'll sign. You know what I mean? I
Makes
think
sense.
that, yeah, it'll be sometime after the draft, kick back, sit back, and see what's going on.
And
You
if you
know,
think about it, that's when we'll have the money too
that's
with the
when we'll have
June.
the money.
Yep.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I was just over at Andy's show, and I think that's something that he was literally saying. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to take from anybody. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe when I was just over there, that's one of the things that he was saying. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't mind sitting back waiting, and I agree with that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't mind kicking back and waiting, bro.
Hmm.
If we don't get him, then we don't get him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Understandable. If we get him, cool, great, wonderful. Bring
Yeah.
him in. Let's play.
Yeah. And that's what I love about what's going on with Dave Z is that he is not going to sign a player unless it's on his terms.
Yeah.
All of these deals, which and has what has Raider Nation and everybody excited about the Raiders, is because all these moves have been really good moves, just down to the nitty gritty, the details of like how much the players are going to paid that first year. Like I don't know if you've seen. I think the other live we talked about Jayon Brown's contract, how it's literally pennies, peanuts, and a
Yeah.
guy could potentially be a good coverage linebacker for us. You know what I mean? Because he's proven that in the past. So like what we've seen from Dave Z is that he's not gonna do a deal unless it benefits us in some way. So that's what I like.
Hmm.
And
No.
then another question was the TO.
Yeah. So James Moore wants to know, our thoughts on To coming out of retirement. Well, first off, James, he's not coming out of retirement for the NFL.
Right.
He's coming out for this new fan controlled football league that I really don't really know a whole lot about. Just being honest, this is like my second or third time hearing something about it. I think the
So,
first time I heard it, it was uh Chad Ochocinco was coming out to play.
so
That
I have some info on it right now. So it's the FCF, the Fan Control Football League, right? It's an 8-team league that plays 7-on-7 football.
okay.
In the FCF, fans call the plays and they make the rosters. Teams in league play a 7-week schedule, and the game will be streamed on Fubo TV from the league's facility. The games were held at Infinite Energy Arena in Duluth, Georgia last year. The games last about an hour, and the field is 50 by 35 yards with a 10-yard end zone.
Mm,
So the league doubled from 4 teams to 8 teams for its second season. Josh Gordon played in the FCF last year. Manziel's returning. Johnny Manziel, I guess he's playing in the league, is returning for his second season. And it looks like Owens is trying to come. He's going to be playing at 48 years old. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't, it's not like professional football, but
yeah.
you know,
50 by 35, man.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But that being said, you know what I mean. Shout out to To, man. He's a great athlete even at age 48, man. He keeps up with himself. He takes care of his body,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this is more of a personal thing for him. Like like when you're an athlete like that plays at a high level, that take care of his body. They're always looking to push
Yeah.
themselves, challenge themselves.
He's just not quite ready to give up the game.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
he's just not quite ready to give up the game. Um, I don't knock him. If he can get it done, get it done. You know, I'm not gonna hate on you for it.
Right.
You know, it might make it a little bit more interesting. Hey, I would hate for a 48-year-old T.O. to go out there
Mm-hmm.
and just be mossing these 22-year-old, 23-year-old players, bro. They just getting mossed. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I feel like T.O. is just doing it I think for himself. You know what I mean? Because he wants to push himself. He wants to prove that, hey, man, I still, at age 48, still can do some things. So, which is cool,
Yeah.
man. I
Which
ain't,
is
I
cool.
ain't mad at it.
I'm not
I ain't
mad
mad
at
at
it
it.
at all.
But it is not the NFL for sure, no doubt. Like,
It
I
is
feel like he prematurely was like kind of like left out the league, though. I think he could have still played a couple more years in the league. But I think with his baggage, his baggage, you know what I mean? The
yeah.
NFL, you know how the NFL kind of paints you, and that's
Yeah.
that a little bit
Well,
that
I
was
mean, I feel like he might have been at the end of his career, but having all these years off, his body not taking any hits, you know what I mean, kind of healed itself. He maybe have like 2 years left, maybe in him, quite possibly. But I ain't never seen nobody come out of retirement to play.
yeah, for
I
sure.
think once you in the Hall of Fame, you in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, and best believe T.O. should have been should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's
It's without a doubt in my mind. Like T.O. is one of the best receivers I've ever seen in my life.
yes, he
T
is.
T T T.O., Randy Moss, I put him up there. You know what I mean? Like that special group of like players that you just like, wow, like these guys is man, like they're going to the Hall of Fame.
They're
And
going to the
the
Hall of
numbers prove that they dominated. You know what I mean? But obviously they were characters in their own right. So, but yeah, man, yeah, it's just not it's just I don't even know why people are kind of reporting it. I mean, I guess because T.O. is a big name, that's why.
Fame. Yeah.
But what was that?
Oh, not my. So I've been telling one of my homeboys to get back into the studio and do
Okay.
his thing. You know what I mean? So he just sent me some. And he's like, "No, I want to, I want to," and then all of a sudden, this nigga sends me some shit out the blue. You know what I mean? Like it's been years. You know what I mean? Of me trying to, hey man, get back in the studio, bro. But I guess he finally decided he was gonna put something.
Mhm.
So he sent me. So I was like, okay.
Salute, Rod, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Raider
Most
Bob,
gas for sure, for sure. Scotty,
Jolly Rancher.
man. Salute to you too, Jolly Rancher.
Yes,
Matthew
sir,
Smith,
Scotty.
thank you for being here, brother. Although I sometimes feel like I don't know what I
You
don't know.
better than T.O.? I don't know, man. T.O., man. That's a hey. Even though T.O.'s 48, bro, like he played in the NFL. Like that's a premier Hall of Famer. Like, come on, bro. I can't even say that with confidence. I'm young. I'm way younger than T.O. You know what I'm saying? So
And not a day in my life have I ever been better than T.O.
I'm not gonna talk shit like that.
And I
Hell
was
no.
pretty good, bro. Not a day in my life was I ever better than T.O.
T.O. is a monster, man.
Hey, T.O. better than me with a marker in his when it's in his sock, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy about T.O.? Like, it's not like he had hands. It's not that he like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have hands like Moss.
I can't say he didn't have hands, man. That's hard. You
No.
can't. I can't really say that T.O. didn't have hands.
I guess because I'm comparing him to the other great receivers. But what
Yeah,
made T.O. great was like the ball in his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like literally the ball in his hands after the catch, physical receiver, broke tackles. You know what I mean? Got into had the nose for the end zone.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what T.O. what's made T.O. great to me in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? He was just dominant, physically dominant.
I'll never forget that game where he dropped everything, bro. He's literally dropping every single thing. And end of the game, they came to T.O. T.O. catches the game winning touchdown. You know what I mean? Like I forget the game, bro. I forget
Yeah,
the team, but I'll never forget. That shit happened. That shit took place. You know.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget that shit took place.
Hey, I'm sorry, Matthew Smith. I'm starting to think that you didn't like T.O. back then. Bro, this motherfucker came back for when he went to the Eagles and dominated. He was the best player on the team, and he just came back with screws in his, I think, foot or ankle, and he just put on a show. I mean, obviously he was hurt, but he still put almost 100 yards, like damn near,
Yeah.
like something crazy like that. Man, T.O.'s one of the best receivers. He's definitely my top three for me. For me personally, he's my top three receivers.
There's nothing wrong with that.
T.O. And that's a whole different conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Dude, I have never seen the guy play live. Just know he was some good play. Wow, Matthew, how old are you, Matthew? Oh my God, T.O. Damn. How old are you, Matthew?
He was. You got to go back and watch him. He was fucking fabulous, Matthew.
He was a beast.
So in 1974, on this day, just coming back to some of the things that took place.
The history of the game, history of sports.
History of sports. In 1974, American golfer Lee Trevino goes bogey free for a full 4 rounds as he wins the Greater New Orleans Open by 8 strokes from Bobby Cole and Ben Crenshaw. Wow. 4 rounds, bogey free. That's hard to do, man. That's some hard to do shit, bro.
Golf is definitely a tough game. I'm not gonna lie. That's a
bro. I got a tee
lot of
time
skill.
tomorrow. Yeah, I got a tee time tomorrow morning at I think 6:20. Yeah.
Okay. You gonna be golfing in Vegas too as well?
I was thinking about it.
Cause how long you finna be out in Vegas?
Not that long. I'll be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be back here Friday.
That's a lot of time, bro. It's a lot of time. Maybe start your day off right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Matthew says he's 19, but I know he's a legend. He's not just some good play. He's not just some good player. I that's fair. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. As long as you know he's a legend, because he is definitely a legend.
So hold up. Like, damn, that's crazy. Because now, like, it makes me think about how like players that I view like as old school. Because even though a lot of people talk about Jerry Rice,
yeah,
in my mind I was like, damn, Jerry Rice is not better than, even though Jerry Rice dominated and he did his thing.
Great wide receiver ever played a game.
And I'm not gonna argue with you, but I am. Man, I take Randy Moss and T.O., man, that they was just like that's the receivers I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? And there's other great receivers too. Marvin Harrison was a great receiver, but he was just a notch below the receivers that we're talking about now. But Marvin Harrison was a great receiver. There were some great receivers back then, but
I understand.
Calvin Johnson.
I understand. I'd have seen all these cats play.
Matthew Smith, to me, Deshaun Jackson is old.
Rice is still the greatest
I believe you.
ever played this game. I had the pleasure of watching Jerry Rice as I was growing up.
No, I get that. I get that. Jerry Rice, he dominated. That's like ain't no one dominate like Jerry Rice. And you know who reminds me of Jerry Rice? Like the way they play the game. And you could speak to this. Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Like the way they play the game, the route running, just the skillfulness. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, Matrix, I'm not taking away nothing from Tim Brown, nothing at all. But it's Jerry Rice. We're talking about Jerry Rice.
No, the one thing I'll say about Tim Brown, he did not play with a great quarterback or good quarterback until Rich Gannon, and he still dominated. He still put up numbers. So Tim Brown is one of the great receivers all time too.
Yeah, Tim Brown is definitely one of the greats.
Yeah, and he's in
Don't
the
get
Hall
me
of
wrong.
Fame too.
He's definitely one of the greats.
Heisman winner too.
But Jerry Rice, just a whole nother level of wide receiver, bro.
Hey, Matthew Smith. Hey, you play football? You play football? He said, I remind myself of Jerry Rice.
You said Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice.
Hey, hey, going back to Devontae Adams looks like Jerry Rice too. Like he looked like he's like his brother or something, a cousin. I'm telling you.
like he gives his illegitimate son. I don't think
Something. I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
think
bro.
so.
Hey, they both had dreads. They just both have I'm telling you, they just got that look. Like I don't know.
Well, they say we all look alike.
I never heard that, but you know what I'm saying. I give it to you this day. I give you that. I give you that. Brown had Jeff Hostler, and also before Jeff Hostler. Come on, bro.
Hey man, don't knock Jeff Hostetler, bro.
You like Jeff Hostler?
I did like Jeff Hostetler.
Yeah.
I like Jeff George too.
Jeff George. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
Like, because you, and the reason why I made that point is because Jerry Rice played with one of the greatest quarterbacks, two quarterbacks in NFL history.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? He did. There was a little bit of like luck. You know, the fact that like great receiver played with a great quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what you're gonna see this year.
I hope, man. I hope I said DC.
Great wide receiver.
No excuse, DC, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see at least 35 plus touchdowns, 4,500 yards, at least.
Saying right now, by the time DC and Devontae retire, 3 Super Bowls. I say they retire with 3 Super Bowls.
Oh, damn, we doing this? We'll see.
That's my word. That's what I'm saying.
I hope. Hey, I hope you're right, man. I hope it's more too. Hope you're wrong and it's more, but
I hope it's more too. But I'm saying at least 3. By the time they retire, they both have 3.
I'm excited for this season, man. I can't wait to see it, man. I want to actually see Carr play with everything that we see as like pieces around him, like the from the receivers to the play caller and McDaniels, the offense. I feel like Josh Jacobs is gonna have a good year. I feel like Waller's gonna have a good year. I feel like Renfro's gonna have a good year just based off like everything that's happening right now. NFL better get good car insurance.
Hey, Black and Gray, it's coming, man. I trust me. I ain't forgot you, bro. I just want to make sure this shit's perfect. It's definitely coming. It's definitely coming.
Hey, Joel. Hey, I feel you. But this is a new year, new team, new front office, new coaching staff, and the answer to critics is dominate. Dominate and win. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the only answer to shut everybody up. Dominate and win.
Hey,
honestly,
Joe,
if you could win, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I feel the same way, brother. I feel like no matter what DC does, it'll never be enough for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Truthfully. No matter what he does, no matter if he wins 5 Super Bowls, bro, for somebody it ain't gonna be enough. You know what I mean? For somebody it ain't gonna be enough. Shout out to my boy Payson with the $10 donation to the
coming in style.
Greatly appreciate you, brother, coming in. Carr has made it work with many guys, but Adams is going to make Carr's life so much easier, like it was for Aaron, and be open even when he isn't throwing it to him. Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely understand that. You got me on in the background?
You said what?
Said you got me on in the background?
What? What do you mean?
No, I hear echo.
It's an echo? Hold on. Is it my mic? It might be my mic might be too close to the speaker. How about now?
No, you good.
I think it was my mic. It's my mic.
Yes. Hey, Payson, thank you for the $10 donation. Yeah, man. I'm in agreement with you. You know what I mean? He has made other guys look better than what they are. You know what I mean? Let's look at the recent one, Zay Jones. Zay Jones went and got a bag that we don't think he would have got anywhere else.
True.
If he had another quarterback, bro, I don't think he gets that bag. If he's on another team with somebody else, he doesn't get that bag. Um, Before him, Nelson Aguilar he comes here to revive his career from Philadelphia.
It's true.
Carr makes him a superstar. He goes and gets a bag in New England. What does he do the following year? Nothing. Shits the bed.
Jared Cook
Jared Cook
has had one of his best years.
made him look phenomenal.
Yep.
Made him look like the greatest tight end in the NFL that year. Got him paid. What has he done since?
Bounced around.
Yep. Crabtree. Got Crabtree paid.
Revitalized his career, and he did get a contract with us, a second contract with us. Because I think he signed a 1-year deal with us, and then he re-upped.
Yeah. Most definitely. Hey, man, Matrix Raider. Hey, thank you, man.
There you go.
Appreciate you. And
hey, man, you making right decisions, bro. He's making right decisions today.
He's making the best decisions you could possibly make at this time in the evening. You know what I mean? I greatly appreciate you becoming a member, brother. I truly do greatly appreciate that, for real. And I hope I can make these shows enjoyable for you, man. You know what I mean? I definitely try to make these shows as enjoyable as possible. You know what I mean? But yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it start to happen, bro. Hopefully DC gets his respect at some point in time. I truly hope that. You know what I mean? Matthew Smith says, I feel like all NFL teams fan base think they can get credit from the media, but there's 32 teams they got to cover. But to get more coverage, you got to win. Yeah.
To a certain extent, true, but I just feel like there are certain teams that no matter if they win or lose, they're going to get coverage. Let's be honest.
The Raiders is one of them.
They're going to get coverage?
Yeah. No matter what we do, we're getting coverage.
But I think the Cowboys is on a whole different level. The whole different level. The Cowboys, they talk about the Cowboys like they the best team that's ever done it, and you have the Patriots winning 6 Super Bowls, but obviously the Cowboys, what have they done in the last? I mean, they've got. Don't get me wrong, they have talent. They have a talented team.
No, they ain't done shit since the 90s.
Exactly.
Yeah, they haven't done a damn thing since the 90s, man.
But
yeah, he got Zay Jones paid, Aguilar. He got Nelson Cooper. Yeah, I'll call him Nelson Cooper. I don't give a fuck. Amari Cooper. You got Amari Cooper paid too.
I don't know. That one's a reach. That one's a reach because he was a first round pick. Talented player. You know what I mean?
What did Amari do since he left here?
He put up
got traded for peanuts. He got traded for peanuts.
Oh, with the Cowboys.
That's all we're saying is people here look like superstars with DC. They go other places and they look like trash. They get traded for 5th and 6th round picks.
But to be fair though, we did trade him and he was on a rookie deal, and then he re-upped with the Cowboys, and then obviously it didn't work out with the Cowboys. So teams didn't really want to pay.
Yeah, but he got that deal after we traded him. You know what I mean? Like he immediately got that deal like 2 weeks later.
Salute, Robert, man. Appreciate you stopping by, brother.
What's cracking with you, Robert? My guy. So yeah, that's kind of why how I feel like he gets people paid, bro. He gets people paid.
Hey, Matthew Smith, man, you hilarious, bro. He said, man, I'm a Jets fan, one of the biggest markets out there, next to no coverage. Also, I hear so much bad coverage for the Cowboys, then good. Bro, the Jets is, let's be honest, they're ass. They're too bad of a team. But you can't compare the Jets to the Cowboys, though. I don't know, man. It's
Well, look, the Jets have had some superstars. Let's not act like they haven't had some superstar players. They definitely have had some superstar players. Um, they've had some decent teams. It hasn't been much to talk about in the last couple of years.
right.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Um, and he's right. Like when I hear about the Cowboys, man, I'm always hearing people shitting on them these days. Like what the hell happened to them?
Yeah.
Because they're not good. I mean, they don't even call it the NFC East. It's called the NFC lease.
It's true.
The
They
whole
under
division over there is trash.
is I think their issue right now, the Cowboys, and I'm not going to talk about it too long. Their issue is coaching. Issue is coaching because they
The
have
issue is
talent.
the owner.
Hey, talk, man. That's
The issue is the owner.
preach.
He's got his hands in everybody else's cookie jar, but ain't paying attention to what's in his own damn oven. You know what I mean? He
Right.
want to be a part of everybody else's franchise, but don't want to pay attention to his own. Let your sons do whatever it is you've been training them to do.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling they're gonna be like we were. They ain't gonna be shit till he passes away, and I ain't wishing death on him. I just feel like they're gonna take a hell of a slide until he passes away, and his sons get to really run the team.
He wants a coach that he can control. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
ain't that type of NFL anymore.
and the crazy thing is, I don't think they have an issue with getting talent on that team because they have talented players. It's just the fact that they're not getting the like. Look, think about it. They got a yes man and Garrett for the longest time. You know, everybody knew that Garrett was like, you know, under Jerry Jones' thumb, and then you got obviously the next Mike McCarthy's the next guy up. You know what I'm saying? And he's under Jerry Jones' thumb, and I think that it's just until they can get a coach to match the talent, they're not gonna go nowhere. There's always gonna be a ceiling with them. And look, we're talking about the Cowboys. Look at that. We're talking about the Cowboys when we just said that they always get talked about, but who cares?
Matrix says, "Are we trading?" No, and no. My personal humble opinion, I think both of these guys' jobs are secure for the year. I think they're set. I don't think they're going anywhere. I think the tight end that was brought in was just brought in as that third. You know, they carry three tight ends. You know what I mean? But Waller and definitely not Waller. If Jacobs moves, okay, cool. But at the same time, I don't think this franchise would have let him trade numbers if they had any notions or aspects of them actually trading him. Because there's a lot of money for him to have to pay, bro, in order to switch his number. You know what I mean? I don't think they would do him like that. Personal. I think these guys are a little bit more classier than that.
Yeah. I think Waller, it would make sense to trade him after this season because I think that he's going to be really productive and his value is going to be higher. So if for whatever reason the contract negotiations doesn't go right, they could at least get something for Waller. You know, probably close to second, maybe first, especially if he dominates. And we all know McDaniels, what he does with tight ends. If he dominates next year, and for some reason, you know, his agency or whoever represented him asks for too much money and it's unreasonable, at least we can get more for him right now. I think his value is lower than it should because his injury, he was hurt last year. He didn't really have as big as numbers as he should have, but you know what I mean. Jacobs, I can see can possibly get traded. There's a chance, small chance. Just because he could possibly be, if they don't pick up that 5th-year deal, then that means, you know, like he'll be on his last year of the deal, and then they're probably not going to sign him to a long-term deal. I don't see us signing him to a long-term deal, to be honest with you, Dirty. Like, and that's the one thing that makes me think like he can possibly get traded just because They know that they're not going to sign him long term. They could easily draft a running back this year with one of those picks, maybe in the 4th and 5th round. Who knows? But I at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to happen. But if someone does get traded, I think it would be Jacobs out of Waller.
Yeah, I don't think it's Waller. I definitely don't think it's Waller before Jacobs. You can get a second round for Jacobs. I agree with that. You could definitely get a second round for Jacobs. You could probably get 2 seconds for Waller, or maybe a first. I think you could probably get a first round for Waller.
Shout out to Stormtrooper, man. Appreciate you stopping by, brother.
Stormtrooper, my guy, what's cracking with you, man? Hope all is well with you, brother. Um, yeah, I think you could actually get a first for Waller.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a team out there somewhere that'll pay you a first round for Waller, and they'll probably give you a player too. You know what I mean? I think it won't be a high first round, but it'll be a first round.
For Waller, I mean, if he dominates, I'm telling you, if he dominates, which I think is possible, I think it's possible he could.
I don't even think it takes this year. I don't even think he has to play this year to get a number 1 draft pick.
I don't know.
Regardless of his injury, bro, he's still top 4 in the NFL tight end.
Yeah, but I don't know if someone who would give him a first round pick. Like I just don't. I don't see what's going on. Cool, Kev.
Shit. The way Jacksonville moved, man, shit, they may give up their whole franchise for him. Shit, man.
They might trade their they might trade their quarterback to his son. They might just like, hey, here you go.
Man, they may give up the whole planet to get him, man.
Damn. Yeah, they I don't know what's going on over there. They don't know what's up. They don't know what's down. They just signed contracts to big contracts of no name players that don't deserve that much money. Is there a team that will give a first? Name them, because I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Matthew. That's not as right now. Hey man, Avocado, you ready, man? He's showing some love right now, bro. He came in with style.
AR, what's cracking with you, man? Hey man, much love to you too, brother. What's up, Dirty and Farrell? Just quickly dropping in between work to show some love. Keep doing your thing, brothers. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Definitely appreciate you, man. When you got some time off, man, we're gonna have to get together and do a show together for real. You know, miss talking to you, man. I know you've been hard at work over there, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, brother.
So Gunsmoke is saying he's definitely going to dominate. Everyone's going to be worried about Adams on a deep threat or Renfro open for a 10-yard 50. That's what I'm saying. The opportunities, the play calling, everything is going to improve. You know what I mean, with this coaching staff. That's what has me excited about this offense. It's like Gruden was not a good play caller. He did. I'll give him this. He did get Waller. You know what I'm saying? He did find Waller. He was able to get Waller. He was able to get Renfro in the later rounds. I mean, I don't know who you want to give credit to. Mike Mayock or Gruden on Renfro pick, but there's some pieces on this offense. But Gruden was not a good play caller. Olsen was not a good play caller. So McDaniels is. He's respected as one of the best offensive minds in football. So I'm thinking that in my mind, like a guy like Waller is gonna get huge numbers.
Yeah.
Renfro, Adams, and I just want one, like, just as a fan, you know what I mean? Just because I just want to get that speedy receiver. That's it. That's all I want. He don't even have to be a superstar. Just a guy that could play that role, just move that safety. Because right now I'm not too confident when it comes to, other receivers other than Renfro and Adams, which it doesn't matter. I mean, Adams is number one, so Edwards still need to prove a lot to me, and we talked about that a lot, Dirty.
Yeah.
And Avocado, man, he over here. Too long for sure. You and Fair, I'm back in a week, guys. To say when all right back to that stuff.
Most definitely. You back in a week? Cool deal. We set something up for when you get back in a week, man.
Okay.
On IG, let me know when you get back, and then we'll let you have the day off when you get back, and then we'll do a live the very next day. Only thing is that Waller is not a blocking tight end. Yeah, that's a big deal, Matthew. It's to some teams.
And that's
So,
okay. That's why you get another tight end that blocks. It's
and
cool.
look, he's gotten better with his blocking, though.
Yeah, it's not that he's terrible, you know what I'm saying, but he's not no who's the guy in San Francisco? George Kittle.
Kittle,
George
yeah.
George Kittle is elite blocking tight end on top of his receiving that he gives you. You
Well,
know
you
what I
got to
mean?
think Kittle and the boy in Kansas City. They've been playing tight end for way longer than Waller.
That's true.
You know what I mean? That's their
That's true.
natural position.
That's
So
true.
they've learned to block and all of that from that position.
Is Kelsey a good blocker though? I don't know if
Kelsey's a decent blocker. Kelsey's a decent blocker. Yeah, he is.
yeah. I think there's a gap between, Kittle
There's definitely a gap.
and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But that's
There's definitely a gap when it comes to blocking. Yeah, there's
yeah.
definitely a gap in the blocking scheme. But hey, Richard Lyon, man, have a blessed night, brother. Hope all is well with you, man.
Richard, man, always
Have a
showing some
good one.
love, man.
Yes, sir. Purple and gold. Yeah, I know, man. Rudin did suck in the red zone. You know what I mean?
Red zone, short yardage, third downs, fourth downs. It didn't matter. Like, dude, Pay Clonin was just terrible,
Andreas,
man.
what up with you, man?
Hey,
Say,
man.
what up?
Payson, hey, man. I love that Tay said he came to make it easier for Renfro and Waller. Hey, man. He can say that with utmost confidence because he's the best receiver in the game.
Yeah, most definitely. You got to do that. You know what I mean? Ozzy. What's up with you, man?
What's up,
How
Ozzy,
you
man? How you
feeling,
doing?
bro? How's it going?
What's going on, brother? Man, man.
And Gruden would have never made this move to get Devontae Adams, bro.
Devontae Adams would not have come to Las Vegas if Gruden was the coach. Man, let's be real.
He would not.
Like, come
That is a
on, man.
definitely a true statement, brother. It's
I,
definitely a true statement.
as much as Adams is good friends with Carr, man, he's not a dumb guy. Like, he knows the situation that's going on with Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows. He knows. He's not gonna make a decision where, like, the team itself is not good.
No, not at all. Look, I wouldn't. I'm a Raider fan, bro. I wouldn't have played for the Raiders under Gruden either, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy about Gruden, and you probably could speak to this a lot too. Like, I think it because I grew up with Gruden and as a coach back in the early 2000s, and I'm like, man, this dude, to me, he had that it factor. You know what I mean? He had the look, he to me that first go around, and I don't know if you could like talk about that a little bit. Like, was he the same head coach that he was? Because I feel like he's overrated now that I've like kind of like I'm older now, so I'm thinking,
He was always an asshole. Yeah, he was always an asshole coach.
and
Um,
and shitty play caller, huh?
I wouldn't even say it. Not really, dude. Now, when he first started out, he started off with ambition, and his playbook was fresh. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But over the years, it got stale. You know what I mean? It just got stale because it didn't reinvent itself. There was nothing new about it. You know, we've seen it. So, hey,
And
Mercury, real quick. Me and Farrell would love to meet you and your son. We will be at the draft. You can meet us at the flag football game.
yeah, we should be up there, man. We should be up there, man. If you
Well,
up
I'll
there,
definitely be up there.
yes, sir.
I'll definitely. I'm already booked, so I will definitely be there. Um, you can also might also see me at the Ahern too when I go to Rockwood and show love to Graf and Wasted and Hammer and Andy. doing their Four Horsemen thing from the Aaron Hotel. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely stop by and just show some love over there as well. So, you know what I mean? I'll be all over Vegas if you be at the draft, bro. I'll be everywhere, man. So,
Yeah. But yeah, Larry, man, he says he was always about his image, man. Facts, bro. Facts. And I forgot who brought this up. This is a very good point about how like Gruden never really changed in that he always collapsed in the second half of the season.
mhm.
Like we always started off really even in like back in the early 2000s where we had success as the Raiders teams. We always kind of like start off well, start off red hot, but then we would lose like that last, month and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like we would struggle, and it kind of showed its face with us the second time going around. And
Yeah,
so it's crazy. Like man, like Gruden has always been Gruden. It's just that he's overrated. It is what it is, and he had too much power. So that combination, it just held us back. But it is what it is. We've moved on, and we're doing bigger and better things. So
yeah. Oh, most definitely, man. We're definitely doing bigger and better things over here now. Um, we're very happy to see this new front office taking care of business, getting things done the way that they need to get them done, doing
right,
the things that they need to do. Um, there's, you know what? All their signings aren't the greatest signings in the world,
yeah,
but you know what a team needs? Solid backup pieces.
depth pieces.
You need solid depth pieces, bro. You got to have them. You know what I mean? You literally got to have them. If you don't have them, I mean, when your starters come out, bro, your team's just going to get boo backed.
No
You know,
facts,
especially
facts.
with the amount of injuries that have been taking place in the NFL lately.
And that's what this draft is supposed to do right now. It's supposed to build up that depth on that team. You know what I mean? On cheap contracts too, as well.
Yeah.
So Gunsmoke saying y'all play my Vegas. It's a good way to get comped rooms.
I do, but I don't play it enough to where I have enough points to get a comp run.
Mm.
I can get a comp buffet right about now, but I I can't get the comp room yet.
Hey, Vegas buffets be on hit, man.
Oh man, trust me, bro. I always gotta hit a buffet. I gotta hit a buffet anytime
that's
I'm there, bro.
that's probably one of the reasons why you're gonna be in Vegas is because of the buffet, huh?
Oh, bro, yeah, I gotta eat, bro. You don't eat,
Man, you ain't lying, bro. Hell yeah.
shit, bro. You mean to tell me I could walk in, pay you $21? I could sit down, have a nice steak.
Good
Have
food too. It's not shitty like a shitty
it ain't
buffet. Like
cheap
I'm talking
food.
about it's
Yeah,
good
it's
food.
real good food.
Yeah.
So I can have me a nice steak, lobster, crab legs, shrimp. I can have me a nice salad. I can bro, I can eat whatever the hell out that you set out for $21.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
That's solid, bro.
Yeah, man. You can't beat
So
that, man.
you can't beat that.
And Joel,
That's a good lunch meeting. You
yes,
sit
sir.
down, have some lunch, plan out what it is you're gonna do for the rest of the day. I usually go at breakfast time though, because I can get an omelet. You know what I mean?
Just the omelet, huh? Just like I'm out.
I can get no. Well, no. Of course, I get the. Of course, we got to get the French toast.
That's the thing though, man. Like I love buffets, but I just noticed if I eat like that, my day's done. My day's done.
What up, Kenny Reed? What's cracking with you, man? Hey, look, Solomon Thomas was on his way out the door anyway,
Yeah,
man.
he didn't fit. He didn't fit with this new regime. Like the D tackle, he was an undersized D tackle, and they didn't want one. They wanted big boys. They wanted 300-pound plus D
Yeah,
tackles, and he was like under 300 pounds, right? Am I right?
he was never going
30?
to get 300 pounds, bro.
Yeah, he didn't want to either. He didn't want to do that. You know,
Hey, he was never going to get the 300 pounds, bro. If he wanted to or not, he
you
was
don't think
never
so?
getting
The dude was
it.
naturally
Hell,
built though. Like he was naturally a big, like
bro.
solid motherfucker. Like
He was never getting the 300 pounds, bro. Never.
never say never.
Not healthy. He wasn't going to get to a healthy 300.
Joe, you're speaking facts. Gruden getting fired was the best thing that could have happened for this team at this point in time. Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise when he left. It was a blessing in disguise. It was a random blessing from the NFL, but it had to
And,
be. It happened. It
hey,
is what it is.
Joe Espinosa. Joe Espinosa has a funny comment that he wants to ask us, and he wants us to rank waffles, pancakes, and French toast. So it goes French toast, waffles, pancakes. That's my ranking order. French toast first, then
Mm,
waffles, then pancakes.
I'm gonna take. You know what? Lately, I'm gonna keep it classic. I'm gonna go I'll take a great pancake, waffle, and then French toast. And this was different. This has never been my list. This is all it's changed over the years. But great pancakes. Oh man, great pancakes. Then waffles. Then French toast.
No, French toast, man. Gotta have French toast first, man. Pancakes, man. Look, pancakes. Anybody can make You can make pancakes at home, man. You can make pancakes at home, man. Just follow fucking instructions. It ain't that hard, man. But it ain't easy for
you
people to
you
make
can make all
pancakes.
that shit at home. What you
You
mean?
can make
Like
it all at home, bro. But not everybody got a waffle iron. Not everybody got a
yeah,
waffle
but
iron.
it's overrated though, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's overrated. Waffles are
And half
overrated.
half the people don't know what go in French toast anyway.
Eggs.
What else? What else?
I'm not a cook. I am not a cook,
Eggs
bro.
go in all of them, bro. So that don't tell me anything, bro. Eggs go in all of them.
Hey, Pacing has shown some love right now.
Yeah, Pace
let's
Young. Gruden wouldn't suck in the red zone. Gruden wouldn't suck in the red zone with going to Adams every time. Gruden would have worn out red zone calls to him. Pace Young. So I honestly believe that you could quite possibly be on to something, but I will humbly disagree. I still think that he would have had shitty ass play calling in the red zone because he had Waller and he wasn't calling plays for Waller in the red zone. He had Edwards, who was a great 50-50 man, wasn't calling plays for him in the red zone. Like, yeah, I still think he would have screwed it up
like
somehow.
I wouldn't be surprised if Waller became like he had a lot of touchdowns next year. Why is Waller not have like a lot of touchdowns? Why is he not a red zone threat? Like is that
Because they're
Waller the
not
player?
calling plays that they need to.
When you have Waller on the last play, the last drive of the season, doing a wheel route out the backfield. That's come on, man. Like
Yeah.
Adams, Adams still would have been a great player with us, even with Gruden, just because he's a great player. But at the same time, like it wouldn't be as effective. We would still see the dumb play calls. We would still struggle in areas that we shouldn't be struggling in with the talent that we have, because we do have talent on offense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we
That
just
is
didn't
a
have we didn't have creativity. You know what I mean? We didn't have creativity. We didn't have Gruden is not a good play caller, bro. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And I think we started a war in the chat.
Yeah.
Uh, we have Kenny Reed over here saying waffles, just
Yeah.
waffles. That he left
Nothing
the
else.
he's left the building and just said waffles. We have
Waffles
we have Joel Espinoza saying waffles,
and
French
French
toast,
toast.
then pancakes. Okay,
Pancake sucks. He thinks
okay.
pancake sucks.
Oh man,
Uh,
hey, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for
Matthew
you.
Smith says French toast is the worst.
Hey, this Matthew might be young, but he's a genius. He's a
He's
genius.
not. Look,
I think
so
he's
I'm
a
gonna tell
genius.
y'all eating terrible French toast.
I didn't say French toast is terrible. I just said like this is what I would want.
First off, whoever's making your French toast is not making it right. That's first and foremost. You got to get you some bruschetta bread. You got to get you some sliced bruschetta bread. Okay. You get you some egg, some heavy cream. You get you a little bit of brown sugar, some cinnamon, nutmeg, and a shot of Hennessy.
The word nutmeg has always been disturbing
Yeah,
name.
I definitely understand. And then you get you a shot of Hennessy. You mix all that together. That's how you make French toast.
I got you.
You could do a half shot Hennessy, half shot of Grand Marnier. It's gonna give you that extra kick of flavor. That's how you make real French toast. You'll
We the
love
people.
that.
We the people says maple syrup from Quebec. I've never had maple syrup from Quebec.
Man, I gotta put that shit in the microwave just to fucking pour it out the bottle.
Your first mistake was putting in the microwave, man. Come on, man. That's just come on.
Hey, just because you from New York don't mean you know food, man.
Hey, but you sound like, hey, you know, it's funny. Him saying that sounds like he is from New York, but by saying that, I know.
Hey, I'm from New York, man. I know food. Man. Yeah, hey, purple and gold. I feel you. That would have literally. That is literally the truth right there, man.
Hey, Kenny Reed said a shot of Hennessy, and that's it, man. That's all he needs, man. Hey,
nah, he laughed out loud afterwards. Yeah, hey, see, people don't know that. People don't know that you put a shot of Hennessy in the French toast, man.
Hey, Daniel Tilson knows. He knows.
I'm just saying.
My wife makes sweet pancakes. Hey, man.
Hey, I hear you, Dan. I definitely hear you, man. My ex-wife used to make sweet spaghetti. I used to hate that shit. I'm just being honest, man. I used to hate that shit.
I would have told her to. You didn't tell her to her face?
Huh? Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. All right then.
When I saw the sugar being spread, I said, "What the fuck is that? Who put sugar on spaghetti?"
You got to speak.
Find out a lot of people do, man. It's not just her. It's a lot of people fucking put sugar on spaghetti.
Kenny said, "Nah, I was laughing at the New York comment." So he was telling the truth on the shot. Hey, see, told you.
Yeah, shot of Hennessy. Yeah.
But Matthew's co-signing Canadian maple syrup is valid. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's valid. I didn't say it wasn't. Like I said,
I gotta make sure I have one of the
out of it to get it to pour out the bottle. That shit thick. That shit thick. Hey, congratulations! I'm glad you married a fellow Raider fan.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
So, do we have any? I actually want to I want to ask like a honest question. Are there NBA fans in the chat? NBA fans in the chat? We all know that y'all football fans, but are there any? Well, Purple and Gold Raider, you don't have to explain yourself.
Yeah, we know. We talked about it.
You gave it away a long time ago.
Big Daddy, what's going on, man? How you feeling tonight, brother?
Big Daddy said no. See, hey. Let me guess, she also broke the spaghetti before cooking it. Disgraceful. Hey, Matthew is a young comedian, man. He's funny.
Hey, yeah, Matthew is hilarious.
Kenny Reed, I feel you. I feel you just by the answer, man. You a real one. The Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Warriors, I should say. And Oakland Raiders. Shit, fuck both.
Daniel's a Trailblazer fan.
Okay. Tailblazers, not a Trailblazers. Tailblazers. We the people who say SF Warriors. Come on, man. Just say Warriors, bro. SF Warriors don't even come out natural.
Matthew Smith says the NBA is trash. Too much fouling. Hey, Matthew, if you think there's too much fouling going on now, you would have hated to grown up and watch when we played. Niggas used to catch a knee to the chest, and there would be no whistle.
Thanks.
Back in the day, you could draw the hole. No offensive call.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's funny. Have you ever played basketball and someone called offensive foul in the gym?
Bro.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Those are always the funniest moments. If anybody's played basketball and someone calls offensive foul, that this not. God, it's one of those moments where you be like, damn.
Hey Daniel, I knew what you meant, man. I knew exactly what you meant, man. He says he's old and his spelling is not all that great sometimes.
Hey, what's going on with the Lakers, man? They just come on, man.
Bro,
This is
it's
not Laker basketball. This is not
this
the
thing.
standard.
It's this thing called LeBron James syndrome.
LeBron is a great player.
Yeah.
It's just at the end of the day, like the team around him is just
LeBron is good for one chip. After that, there's an explosion of the team.
well. All I know, he's waiting for his son to come in the league so he can
So
play,
he can play 1 year and retire. I know.
retire. That's dope, though. I hope he does that. That's a. I want to see that as a fan. Just I would want to see like a player just play with his son. Like that's a dope ass thing, honestly.
Winning Time? What is that? Is that show on HBO? So I kind of try to wait for shows to get like 3 or 4 episodes before I actually tune in to watch them.
Oh, you talking about it might be that HBO show.
Yeah, I think it's that HBO show.
And Magic Johnson and Jeannie Buss don't like the show. They're not co-signing it or whatever, which means that it must be a good show because they might be talking about something that they don't want the people to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you follow
What's
me,
crazy is Magic actually signed off on the show when it was originally done because I watched them film this shit in Pasadena.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Big Daddy, what's cracking with you, man? Appreciate the $4.99 donation for real. You a real one, Dirty. Always interact with us peoples. Let me get a Raiders. I can't be too loud, man. My kids are sleeping. My kids is
And
definitely
that was a real one right there for sure.
Matthew Smith.
Because he said I love seeing the Lakers lose.
I know. He said I love seeing the Lakers lose.
Hey man,
He must be a Knicks fan. He must be a Knicks fan. But no, I appreciate that for real, man. I try to stay interactive with the chat, man, as much as I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really wouldn't have a show without my chat, you know.
Right.
So
and the reason why I asked that question is because me and Dirty, we seen a little bit of the Bucks and Nets highlights. It's a pretty good game. Went into overtime. Giannis did his thing. Like he was clutch. He was big in big moments.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if any of y'all caught the game. It was a pretty good game. First time he was good. Hey man, Derek Vehicle. Hey, that is a creative name. I like that. Derek Vehicle.
Derek Vehicle. I like that, man. What's up with you, man? Thanks for being here this evening, man. Hope you enjoy the show, brother. The Knicks are doing better. I just kind of woke up probably my daughter.
Hey, Knicks are in a kind of similar situation in that like that owner needs to go.
Yeah. I've tried to watch it, but like I said, I wanted to wait for him to get a couple of shows before I watched it. That and Minx. I want to watch Minx too.
I don't even know what Minx is.
Looks hilarious.
You need to mess with Snowfall. I ain't go front that show right there.
Man. Shit, I just watched the last episode for the season of Bel Air.
I heard about it. I haven't. I'm slow to that show.
Yeah, they last episode.
But be honest though, is it a lot of drama? Is it a little?
I'm not even a drama guy. But look, I'm not a drama.
I like good show. I'm not saying drama. Obviously, acting is drama at the end of the day.
This is a great show. Will's dad comes in on this last episode.
Hey, Chad. Anybody co-sign this? Is Bel Air a great show? Anybody co-sign? I mean, I believe Dirty. I've heard other people say they like the show too as well. So
it's a great show, man.
Okay,
it really is. It's a really good show, really good show.
You know what's crazy about that? You know what's crazy about that? The origins of that. I remember, it was a fan that made the first concept of that show. Meaning that like he literally made a trailer. He made like a whole.
Yeah. The director, the guy who's doing it now, he's the guy who made the trailer.
And
The
then he
guy
got
who
to,
stars now.
and then him and Will Smith got together, and then they
Yep.
made.
And they made this.
That's dope. I like that. That's dope.
So it's his idea, everything. You know what I mean? It's the updated version without the comedy. You know what I mean? But like I said, Will Smith's dad showed up in this last episode.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you who's playing his dad. It's just I was shocked as fuck. You know what I mean? To see my boy up there. But
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil's a G.
Uncle Phil, man. R.I.P. to the Uncle Phil from the real Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes.
But yeah, man.
James Avery. Yes, sir. Man, it's been crazy though, man. It's like this show, bro. This show is such a great, like a really great show, man. Like I'm shocked. Like I didn't think it was gonna be this good. Truthfully,
okay.
Honestly, didn't think it was gonna be this good.
Okay.
You know, I might sit down and watch the whole damn thing, like all 10 episodes.
Let me actually. I want to see. I want to see what's your style. Have you ever watched this show called The Boys?
The Boys.
The Boys. It's on Amazon Prime.
The Boys.
Anybody? If anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about, man, please give me a 1. Give me a 1.
No, I don't think I've seen The Boys. What is The Boys?
The Boys is like it's pretty much think of it as this, like a realistic look if superheroes were in like the real world. Because you know how in the real world we all know that there's corruption.
My kids watch that.
That shit's good, bro.
I don't
Big Daddy said 0. I knew that was coming, bro. I set myself up for that one.
I don't watch a lot of Marvel, and
it's not Marvel though.
No, what I'm saying, I don't watch a lot of superhero shit.
I know, but this the generation though. This is the time. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I definitely hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest backstage, man.
Oh, we got another special guest.
Yeah, we got another special guest, man. I hear Snowfall is bomb as fuck. This special guest, man, living in the desert for real. You know what I mean? It's hot as fuck.
Matt Marinovich, I appreciate you. The Boys is a messed up version of DC Marvel. Like I'm talking about, like gruesome. Like motherfuckers don't give a fuck, man. It's a great show to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, fresh out the gym. He's been in training. He's gonna put the pause on somebody when they get out of line.
Oh shit.
He's looking to add 27 pounds of muscle.
Goddamn.
He's eating 5 meals a day.
Woo.
Working out 4 times a day. Ladies and gentlemen, the man with 55 girlfriends.
Oh shit.
All in the 2-block area.
Damn.
JT, what's up with you, brother?
JT. Damn, 55 girlfriends all in the 2-block area. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous life to live, man.
You on mute, as always.
I saw that. It's just a little bit of micromanagement. It's not too hard.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Feeling good.
You feeling
Trying
better,
to eat
bro?
good. Oh, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm on my way to be 100%, which is why I'm working out the way I am. So I will say I'm about a good 87, 90. When I lose this final weight, then I'll be good.
Now JT can testify that Bel Air is a good show. I got him watching it.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Dirty kind of disagrees. I think it's better than original.
I never said it wasn't, but it's good.
Yeah.
Original? What are you talking about right now? Y'all speaking Chinese right now,
bro. You gotta see it, bro. It's good.
Gotta watch it.
It's good.
I don't understand y'all, man. Come on now. Look, hey, I get that it's a good show, but like better than the original. Like that's the original is the original.
When you go watch
it's two different things though, right? It's way
two different things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're gonna understand when you see it, but I can't. Like, I want to tell you about it, but I can't tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like fight. It's like Fight Club. It's like Fight Club.
All right, I'm gonna have to catch an episode, man. I'm gonna have to catch it because y'all hyping this shit up, and y'all not the only one too. I'm not trying to put it on y'all, but like I've heard other people say that it's good too. But have y'all messed with Snowfall, the show Snowfall?
I'm about to watch the episode right now after this. Honestly,
boom. What you talking about? Bel
the
Air?
latest episode. No, Snowfall. The latest one.
Okay.
What episode have you made it to on Bel Air?
I'm all the way caught up.
Okay. The last one just dropped today.
It did? Oh my. Looks like I got 2 things to watch.
Yeah, number 10 just dropped today.
Yeah.
Hey man, I was just telling
his
him
dad show up.
Hmm?
His dad shows up in this one.
I figured.
You gonna trip on who his dad is though.
I thought I think I know who it is because after they brought back I can't say because
no, it's not.
No, because of Pharaoh, but because I was gonna say something else about the previous episode. That was
just don't say nothing. I know Dirty about to say something because y'all just offline. Just keep the conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna check the show out and then I'm gonna be part of this conversation. But before you got on, I was telling Dirty, have you ever seen this show called The Boys on Amazon Prime? Fuck. All right, I guess I'm
honestly.
Me and Matt Marinovich. Hey man, we know the real ones know.
I've seen previews for it. Like I said, my kids watch it. You know what I mean? They're like a band of misfits, right?
But it's like I'm not. It's not like Marvel. It's like It's like a messed up.
Right? It's like 4 or 5 of them, right?
It's literally is. Imagine. Hey, look. Imagine if we had superheroes in this world, right?
Yeah. It's like a comedy drama, right?
It's a little bit of dark humor, definitely dark humor in there, but it's also corruption. And it's like literally like a corporation owns like a group of superheroes and like literally I don't even want to get into it because you don't give a fuck. So it just, I'm not gonna get into it. Fuck it. But me and Matt Marinovich, we know that this shit fire.
I'm about to look it up right now.
No, the reason I haven't gotten into Snowfall is because what are they in? Season 3?
Snowfall? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I didn't catch it in the first season, bro. So
I've seen this. Yeah.
You seen
it? I don't know.
That shit good, bro. That shit's good.
Yeah, it was kind of like with the Game of Thrones.
It's like a bunch of misfit. It's a misfit Justice League, isn't it?
I'm not catching up.
Nah, so I don't want to say too much, just like you, but like just watch like the first episode, and if you don't like that, then don't watch the show. If you don't like the first episode, you're not gonna like the show. But in my mind, look, Crispin, he knows. Hey, man, Crispin has been saying straight facts. Snowfall gets down. Boys is good. Look. This is the scene that's crazy. When the fast guy ran through that person and exploded, I knew that exactly, brother. When I seen that shit, that's what hooked me. That's why I was like, damn, I ain't never seen some shit like that.
I can't do that because I can't watch shows when I'm eating. You know. I can't be watching stuff like that. Like he was
right. Something like that. If you see some shit like that, he gonna throw up.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
He gonna go boo boo on himself.
Oh no, that's already passed through me, and I'm not drinking no more Mexican Pedialyte. Tell you that.
You will to feel better again.
Oh, I feel great. Feel like a brand new man.
Yeah.
Well, at least now you know what I mean? The medicine really don't cost $50. It costs you $2.79.
Oh yeah. Because I didn't even take anything really. All mine was like over the counter stuff. It wasn't nothing.
Daniel says his wife likes the boy, so he doesn't have a choice.
Damn, like that, Daniel. Hey man, I thought me and you was, you know what I'm saying? You said pancakes earlier, and I was like, hey, bro, this dude's a smart man.
So
Yeah, throw me under the bus indirectly.
That's the other question we had. You got to rank these three in order of how they go. So they were pancakes, waffles, and French toast.
That look.
Nigga look like Marlon Wayans.
Pancakes, waffles, so pancakes is third.
Thank you.
And there's a reason why it's third, but they're third.
They're basic.
You haven't had a great pancake yet.
Oh, brother, you tripping.
I've had great pancakes.
What do you put in your pancakes?
I don't personally make the great pancakes.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. So you put nutmeg and cinnamon?
Hey, man, I just told Dirty that I have a problem with that word nutmeg.
He don't like the word nutmeg.
I know you
got an issue with the word nutmeg.
Hey, man, just can we use a synonym or something like that? A different.
We'll just call it allspice for now. All right. We'll just
There
call
you
it
go. Yes.
No, because allspice is a separate spice. It's actually it's a thing too.
We just call it Meg. We'll leave the nut out.
Oh man, you sensitive ass nutmeg. That's what it is. If you ain't putting that in your waffles or any of the now except for not your French toast.
John.
See it.
I got it right. Crispin got it right there.
Nah, it's waffles, French toast, pancakes.
Well, I said Crispin got it right.
You can't tell me he got it right when you ask him my opinion.
Well, Crispin.
What do you say? Waffles. Yeah, he said it right. Waffles, French toast, pancakes. That's what he said.
He said French toast, waffles, pancakes. Nigga, that's what he said. And then say pancakes sucks.
I'll take a great pancake.
Pancakes suck, bro. They do. They're basic.
You know, it is what it is. I mean, I've had waffles too, but that shit, I don't know.
Look, okay, I'm gonna ask you this: what tastes better with chicken? French toast, waffle, or pancake?
Say that again.
What tastes best with chicken? Fried chicken at that.
Oh, I mean, obviously waffles. I'm gonna take waffles.
Okay.
French toast.
So not even
Dirty gonna have his answer. You already know he's gonna have his own answer.
Now, personally, I'd rather have some buttered wheat toast. No.
What?
Avocado, you're a smart man. You're a smart man.
I would either rather have some buttered wheat toast or biscuit. You know what I mean?
Red Lobster biscuits?
If it's a biscuit, homemade buttered biscuits, bro.
With honey. Gotta have honey.
Honey buttered biscuits, right? Okay. Covered with a gravy.
I know that. So you said that. I knew you was doing that.
Covered with a gravy with scrambled egg, right? Inside the biscuit, scrambled egg in between the split biscuit, covered in gravy with grits and shrimp. That shit is bomb.
Hey, Avocado has a great answer. He says pancakes, French toast, and waffles are all God tier.
I'm gonna break it down why it's waffles, French toast, pancakes. Waffles is good at any time of day. You can have it with breakfast, you could have it at lunch, you could have it at dinner. French toast, you really can't have at dinner. You can squeeze it in and brunch, but you really don't want French toast with your lunch. Now, the thing with French toast is you can make certain type of sandwiches with French toast bread. You could do more with the other two. When you get the pancakes, it's like, your basic, If you ain't trying to do nothing special, if you ain't trying to really clean nothing, then you'll go ahead and make a little, a little flapjack. You know what I'm saying?
Pancakes ain't shit, but a little bit of water, flour.
Look, Abakazi said it best though. This is real though. He said pancakes, French toast, and waffles are all God tier, but they're all situational. They're all situational, depending on the mood. That's true. Hey, I ain't about sometimes I want French toast, sometimes I want some waffles, sometimes I want some pancakes.
But again, a waffle just does more. You could like that's what I'm saying. If you want to get creative, you can get a breakfast and then turn your waffle into a breakfast sandwich. You got a waffle sandwich. You can't do that with pancakes. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of do it with French toast, but then you kind of get a little messy, And then certain things aren't good with French toast, with certain meats. Like you can't get like a turkey sausage or patty, but you can do that with a waffle. And then you can
like a crepe. Now, a crepe is way better than a pancake.
Oh man, and see now we're getting out of the class. A crepe, no, they're not doing that. So that's a whole different class.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's better than a pancake.
Nah.
Not gonna say that.
Like, man, so you haven't had some great pancakes, Dirty, and that's very sad. This is sad.
No, I've had good pancakes, bro, but they're still at the bottom of the list.
I mean, yeah, it's subjective. It's subjective. You know what I'm saying? You don't like what
you
like.
You ever seen a silver dollar piece of French toast? Nope. You ever seen a silver dollar waffle? Nope. But you've seen silver dollar pancakes. Oh, goddamn small a silver dollar pancake is.
They're versatile. Don't hate. They're versatile.
They're not versatile.
What do you mean they're versatile?
They're cheap. Hey, look, you can go to IHOP and get all you can eat pancakes, but you can't get all you can eat French toast.
Wait, they still got that? I thought they don't got that no more.
They still got the all you can
I ain't been to IHOP, man.
They still got the all you can eat pancakes, bro.
Wait, who was Rudy?
Hey, Crispin, hey man, hey Crispin, hey go Crispin kept trying to clown. He said Harold and Kumar made it official.
Wait, what?
Hey man.
Yeah, what's up, Abakasi? If I miss anybody in the chat, man, what's up, y'all?
If I brag on my wife's pancake, I can see her chest. Wow. I
can see. Yo, Daniel is. Hey, Daniel, what did you do, man? You in trouble. Daniel been in trouble. He trying to get out the. He on punishment right now. Seem like.
He said, "If I brag on my wife's pancake."
Waffle texture is elite. See, but honestly, the texture is the same with almost everything. Waffle, pancake is about the same.
So the good thing about waffles is you can pour the syrup on it, and it's got the little squares, and the syrup can stay inside the squares, right? It seeps in, it soaks in, right? Pancakes, they just fly off, and if you put too much syrup on them, man, they get all extra softy and they don't hold it.
Hey man, it's the art, man. You got to respect the art. It's the art of eating.
I'm starting to lean to Pharaoh because my pancakes is legit. Like I hands down, I might have the best pancakes. Mine's extra fluffy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be brown on both sides. It doesn't have the bubbles on the other sides.
No, what it is Dirty's has some shitty pancakes in his life. Yes,
I'm not gonna say that. You know, so you can go to San. There's too many places in LA not to have a good pancake.
Exactly. I've had
way too many.
LA has some good little brunch spots for sure.
I've had some of the world's greatest pancakes, but I've had the world's greatest French toast too.
See, this is the problem with French toast. If that bread ain't right, the French toast ain't right.
No.
But that doesn't happen with a waffle, though. That's why waffle's the GOAT. A waffle's the GOAT. The only thing you can do with waffle is overcook it.
No, we ain't talking about average chef, man. We talking about
it's funny. Everybody is vouching for different things. JT, he's here for waffles. Dirty's here for you know what I'm saying, his French toast, and I'm here. I'm gonna hold it down for the pancakes. You know
look, man, look. A waffle is the most universal.
This
It
channel
is the Swiss Army knife.
It is.
It's the Swiss. You can do everything. You can put cheese on waffles. You can eat waffles with grits. You ain't gonna eat French toast with grits. You know you ain't doing that.
What?
French toast and grits. You ain't doing it.
I can't. I have.
No. Not I can. No,
I have.
That's not gonna be on the menu though. You know that's not gonna be on the menu.
Nigga, I don't care what's on the menu. If you can make it, I want it.
No. I'm talking about it will be a meal. You can see waffles, grits, shrimp. Like that will be a meal. It ain't gonna be a side order. You have to get a side order of grits with your French toast meal.
I've had chicken tenders with French toast.
I mean, I can see that, but come on, chicken and waffle, it just rolls off the tongue differently than chicken and French toast.
But bacon and French toast is good too.
You don't tell me bacon ain't better with waffle?
No, bacon's not better with waffle.
Dirty. Come on now, man.
Bacon's better with everything, bro. You can't fucking do that. You can't. Bacon is better with everything, bro. Everything is
bacon hits different with a waffle.
Yeah, no, I don't use Texas toast is nice and thick, but you got to get that bruschetta bread, man.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you, especially if it's homemade, you ain't got the bruschetta bread. I ain't even gonna eat your French toast, maybe.
Bro, look, I told
I'm
you,
gonna eat it.
Recipe, man, and I'm telling y'all, try it. If I'm lying, you can come back and tell me, Dirty, you're fucking liar. But if I'm not lying, you can say, Dirty, that shit was awesome. Get you 1 egg. Get you a 1/4 cup, just a quarter cup of heavy cream, right? Get you a half a teaspoon of brown sugar. Give you 2 dashes of cinnamon, 2 dashes of Meg, right? Drop you a half a shot of Hennessy, half a shot of Grand Marnier. Pour that in the batter. Mix it up. Put butter in your skillet on low. Put that in there. Get the bread one side, no longer than 2 seconds. Flip it other side. Put it in the skillet. Do the next one just like that. Same thing. No longer than 2 seconds. Just enough to coat the bread. Throw it in there. Trust me. Fire. Fire.
It's not enough eggs for me. My French toast, it's got to be 3 eggs.
It just needs 1 egg, man. It don't need all that extra shit. It just needs 1 egg, bro. If you're only feeding one person, then you only need 1 egg. If you feed, 1 to 2 people can be fed off 1 egg.
Okay, how many French toast do you have?
When I put it on my plate, 4 pieces.
Do you cut it in half or do you eat the whole bread?
Oh, I eat the whole bread.
No, so do you cut it? So do you cut it in half? Or you don't even cut it then?
I don't cut it till I'm ready to eat it.
Ooh.
I don't do the triangles.
All that presentation is lacking.
Nah, we're talking about me at home.
Still presentation, man. It looks better when it looks.
I'm not presenting my food.
It hits different when it looks good. It hits different when it looks good, man.
Man, I'm not an IG take a picture of my food type person.
But I ain't gonna lie. Iron Chef got me, man. My mom used to have me watching that when I was younger.
I feel you, but I don't.
What's up, Ern?
Food shit. What's up, Ern? What's cracking with you? How you feeling, brother? Holla at me if you want to pull up, man. Let me know. But no, man. Like, look, if it's different if I'm making food for people, then that's a different story. It's all about the presentation. But when I'm just at home and I just want to eat, bro, I just eat, man. I literally just eat. So I don't care what it looks like on my plate. It ain't gonna be there that long.
I can see that. I understand it.
Yeah. That's all.
I still doll mine up a little bit though.
I hear you. If I was taking pictures of my shit and putting it on, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna do that. When I make a meal, I'm gonna just take a picture of it, man. Just so JT can see the beautiful presentation. I'm gonna pop out my bottles and drizzle sauce over the plate. You know what I mean? Make it look real presentable. Like put a little garnish on it. I hate that they fucking put garnish on plates. You're not gonna fucking eat that shit. Get this shit off my plate.
I got a question. Powdered sugar?
Sprinkled over the top afterwards with fresh strawberries and banana. Yeah.
On your French toast?
Hell yeah.
Are you talking about garnish? That's like garnish to me.
What?
Strawberries and powdered sugar?
And banana.
Man, that's like eating a funnel cake almost.
Bro, so you take the banana and the strawberries, you cut those up 30 minutes before you even make the French toast, man. You cut those up and you throw those in the refrigerator so they can create a nice little juice to them, you know what I mean? And then you top those on top of the French toast after you didn't dust it with powdered sugar. So after you dust it with the powdered sugar, you put the fruit topping over the top, and then I actually put whipped cream in between each layer of French toast, man. Come on, bro.
Oh, man, that's way too much, man. Whipped cream, powdered sugar, then you got the strawberries,
Banana.
It's not even breakfast no more. That's a dessert.
Nigga, that's breakfast.
That sounds like
I got my fruit. I got my starch.
The only thing.
I got my meat with the bacon. Hey, funnel cake's a bomb too, man.
Christmas said banana on anything makes it 3. On any of the 3, make it a lot better. I could agree with that. I mean, certain times, but everything that dirty, you might as well just throw sprinkles and add like a scoop of ice cream on there while you at it.
I make fire ass banana pancakes though.
Yeah.
I make fire ass banana pancakes.
And I've been on IG a little bit, just trying to get ideas on how to make instead of eating like a full meal, just learn how to snack or do like a little protein snack as one of the meals. Yeah. They got this little banana like pudding thing that I'm gonna try. I'll send it to you when I make it.
No, I make a hell of a bacon waffle too.
Oh.
What up, Junior? Hope all is well with you too, my guy.
Salute, Jim. Oh man, I can't be eating this late no more.
Hey man, I told you, bro. You trying to squeeze them 5 meals in?
Honestly, all I did was I boiled some chicken and vegetables. That's all I ate.
Boiled chicken?
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Boiled chicken. I threw seasoning in it, yeah.
You didn't put no noodle or nothing in it?
No noodles. Just boiled chicken with veggies. I had to get some.
Put some seasoning in the water?
Yeah, I definitely did. I threw adobo sauce. I was thinking about doing Himalayan salt, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. So
it's a little too much when you put the adobo on. It overpowers anything else you put in there anyway.
I had that. I threw a little cayenne pepper in there, a little bit of pepper. It wasn't too overpowering. It wasn't too salty either.
Hey, Junior, I'm the same way, man. At least grill it. Damn.
It was frozen, man. It was frozen. I just was like, I ain't waiting for that. So I just threw that bad boy in some milk.
Put that shit in the broiler, bro.
I was gonna throw it in the air fryer, but I just said, forget it, man. Let me just do this. You know, it'll boil off all the fat and everything.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. I'll at least put that shit in the broiler.
That wasn't that bad though. It was decent. I could do it again.
And man, ain't nobody liking boiled chicken if it ain't becoming soup.
And, you know, if I would have had some cabbage and some things, I probably would have did it, but I just didn't have none. Or at least Napa cabbage or the bok choy. I didn't have none of that.
Bok choy.
Bok choy is good. It gets made right. Bok choy.
Mm-hmm.
So is cabbage too. If you make cabbage right, it's good.
Yeah.
Y'all like Thai food?
Oh
Man,
hell,
come on, man. I'm from LA, man. I eat everything. Well, almost everything.
Man, I love Thai food, man.
hey man, give me some motherfucking green curry,
Mm-hmm.
rice, chicken and shrimp version. Oh, good.
Hey, dirty, you know how to eat, man.
Thank you, sir. I try.
Motherfucker about to go to Vegas for the buffet, though. I see you.
Well, okay, wait. The thing is, I gotta ask y'all, what buffet y'all going to?
Oh no, I'm gonna take Dirty's lead on this one.
Y'all want some insight? Okay.
Yep.
The best buffet to go to for breakfast is Tropicana.
Used to be.
Still is.
Used to be.
Other places have upped their game, but overall, your best bang for your buck for price range, if you ball on the budget, go to Tropicana.
Yeah, that's if you're on the budget.
Yeah, if you're on the budget,
I'm willing to pay more than $7.99 to eat.
No, I think it's more than that now.
It
used to be.
It's 10. It's right around
the other place was what's the one in it? Is it the one in MGM?
I want to get the champagne with my breakfast.
MGM. Is it MGM? MGM. They have like the best brunch. You know, brunch transitioning into lunch. But their desserts are fire. Their steaks are good. But the buddies always get their steaks. I just don't eat red meat no more. But it looks good, and they don't give you they don't have too much fat on them.
Salute Arkham.
Caesar's Palace buffet. They're garbage to me.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, what's good, Junior?
The Bellagio is fire.
Yeah, Bellagio. And I think was it the Orleans? Was it New Orleans?
Yeah, Orleans is fire.
Hey, Junior doesn't believe you, man. All you can eat for $12.99.
Yeah.
You don't believe
and see the Tropicana, they got the biggest crab legs too. That's why they have the biggest crab legs.
Paris has a great buffet too.
They're just too far though, man.
Go to Sam's Town.
Who?
Sam's Town. It's off the strip though.
Yeah.
Off the strip. But there's a fire buffet over there.
I gotta find it. But there's a bar I know out there. It's like one of the best bars, like in the United States. I forgot what it's called. It's like it's not a tiki bar, but I forgot what it's called. But I'll send it to you. But Nori had gone there for one of his episodes with Drink Champs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really nice. They got every kind of liquor that you would want in there, man. A lot of stuff that you probably haven't had. But once I get it, I'll send it to you. My buddy, he stays out there, so he could tell me where it is. But that's what I like. I like their buffets out there, man.
Raider Nation or Raider I don't know.
Sam's Town across the street from the East Side Cannery.
Yeah,
I haven't been out there.
Sam's Town is where I shoot dice at. That's where I go shoot dice at Sam's Town.
Sam's Town.
What's up, Arkham?
And I give me a nice buffet while I'm there too. That shit is good. It's always a line. It's always a line at Sam's Town. Always.
Junior, man, be honest with you, it's slow season right now. They're taking their time.
Yeah, there's gonna be some news before the draft. Well, they had news today, didn't they?
Rumors.
About Farrell.
Got a new head coach in the NFL. You know what I mean? Got a new head coach, new
Oh,
black.
you talking about, yeah, Tom Bowles getting promoted because Tom Brady said Bruce need to go. He said, "You want me back? He got to go, especially after what he did to AB."
I really want to see how Bowles does as head coach, man. Second time going around, and he got way more talent than he had with the Jets. So we'll
The
see.
defense is going to be better,
For sure.
but
and he has a quarterback. Hopefully, Tom Brady, because the thing about with these quarterbacks that age, like you don't know when they're about to go. It just happens randomly.
he got TB on the rental though. He's there one year, really.
Yeah, he really
And
is.
it kind of hurts him because then if he does good, he ain't gonna get a decent draft pick to get his backup. So it's really his one shot to really get it.
I know. It's like a tough situation to be in. Like,
I mean, but as long as you got a situation, that's all that matters, man. Just just maximize it because in the off season, they can get somebody.
But the other way to look at it, he could win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he could.
Yeah, there's a good chance. You play with a guy that's won
It's
7.
a damn good chance. It's not just a chance. It's a damn good chance.
Yeah.
wait.
You know what I'm saying?
God, I hate having to say it, but we got to say it right. He doesn't have any quarterback. He got the greatest quarterback of all time on this team.
Nigga, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Hey, man, I gotta get credit when it's due, even if it's the bitch ass Tom Brady.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. You keep that type of shit to yourself, man. Nobody want to hear you motherfucking goat. What kind of shit is that?
No, it's a pimp named Slickback, like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
I didn't say the whole thing. I said
Okay, you got your soundboard. Okay, never mind. Oh damn. The bootleg version.
What?
That shit look hella. Oh, that shit look delayed on. Oh, never mind.
You just not seen that?
No. I was looking at the YouTube. I was looking at the YouTube, and it's delayed on YouTube. So
yeah. 7-Eleven back door. Oh, I see what you did, Junior.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Just signed for 3 years though. All the players we signed for 3 years though.
So when you be betting on Kraft, Dirty, what do you be betting? You bet the big six? Not when you be betting.
Nah, so 10-4, 6-8, 5-9. I bet to come. I'll bet the field every now and then. I mostly place odds on myself.
Okay, Junior's trying to start something right now. He said Cat Williams is the best comedian ever.
Goodbye, Junior. Have a great night, Junior.
Hey, huh? Hey, he didn't say that. I'm not even gonna look at the comment. I'm not even gonna look at the comment section to say that.
I didn't think. All right, you know what? I got a better question. Since this is relevant because it's been in the news, Chris Rock is he in your top 10 funniest comedian?
Yeah. Easily, yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
For me, yes.
For me, no.
Let me take that back. Not easily, but he's in my top 10. I keep forgetting this.
It's your list. It's your list. It's your list.
Let's hear your top 10, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I was responding with a little bit of emotion at first.
At least you be honest.
Because Will Smith did the most
gangster shit.
It's not even gangster. That shit ain't gangster, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, like that shit. The way he walked off was gangster,
man. It wasn't even his walk. Wasn't even gangster. That was the most bullshit bitch move. And I see the angle where Chris had to catch himself because he balled up his fist and he was about to retaliate, but he just didn't. And like, I know Will Smith and I know his past, and I've shot the shit with him. Like literally, he literally came to my Boys and Girls Club when he was shooting Hancock, and He got jokes, and he says jokes. Like, he made fun of the dude on the Arsenio Hall show who had alopecia. Like, he made fun of that dude, literally.
He was laughing.
No,
JT, he was laughing at the joke with and until his wife had that look on her face, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes you just laugh as a response. It's not really your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like it. Yeah, Sparrow. I hear what you're
Now,
saying.
what if he was laughing like, man, this nigga, man, I didn't already told him once.
But you could kind of see, like, it just. I'm mad because Jada needed to ride on Regina Hall's joke earlier in the show, as the way Will rolled for her, and she didn't ride for him. Because when Regina made fun of Will, she didn't say nothing. She didn't even do anything. She laughed. You know what I'm saying? They had a kick out of it. So Will was like, okay, it's all fun and game. It's open season on this. We just gonna take it on the shoulder. So when he decided to do, to do the Hollywood laugh, like, it was an overreaction laugh to me because it wasn't even that good of a joke. It was an alright joke. It was, you could tell Chris didn't. He's like, I'm not gonna go hard, but I'm just gonna throw it out there at first,
Yeah,
And then Will Smith did the Hollywood laugh, which he overreacted. It was like, bro, it wasn't even that funny for you to laugh like that. That's how I know it was a fake laugh.
I honestly feel like this whole thing was bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? I felt like it was handled poorly. As much as I crack jokes to say Will Smith's gangster, all of that, bro, you got to remember this is somebody that I grew up looking up to. You know what I mean? Thought this dude was way cooler than his actions that he presented at the award show.
These last 2 or 3 years have just, like, destroyed his reputation. Like,
very, very emotional. Very, very emotional for him.
It's just
for him to get up out his seat in a night where he, like, best believe he knew he was winning Best Actor because
people say that all the time. We got to remember, man. So many times, motherfucking black men should have won the Oscar, bro, and was literally passed over, regardless of what you felt like you was gonna do or what you should have did or whatever, bro. How many times has Denzel been up for Oscar where we knew he should have won, and he didn't? You know
or Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson been in 151 movies. He got his first one, and you gonna do some shit like that? And you took away from everyone who won. Like, Wanda Sykes won. Like, this was our Oscars. I know there's some other demographic. Like, this was Black Oscars. Like, we won multiple awards, and he took away from all of that to portray shit. Like, he portrayed the stereotype. That's why I'm so pissed off.
That's what I'm saying. It was emotional. He lost his composure. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but come on, you're Will Smith, man. You like the most common, and you see all his YouTube content and all these podcasts. He's supposed to be the Zen, like some Zen guy, and like the G.I. Jane is gonna get you like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, but the thing is, I don't think that got to him like that. I think his wife just was like, "Go handle it."
What did Kanye say in his last song? I know Illuminati mad.
Hey, man.
I don't know, man. I just thought it was very emotional for him to get up out his seat, walk all the way over there, slap him, and just scream out. I think
any and everybody that lives in Calabasas is part of the Illuminati, bro.
No, not everybody.
Everybody that lives in Calabasas.
Come on, man. I'm not part of Illuminati. I've been up there.
You don't live there
anymore.
They kicked your ass out.
Which is why I said everybody's not part of it up there.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. That back road leading into Malibu.
Oh, you not see that? I don't consider that Calabasas.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Everybody back there is in the Illuminati, bro.
But there's the thing. They don't even live in those houses over there.
Everybody back there is in the Illuminati, bro.
You know they're gonna suspend Will Smith or possibly ban him from the Oscars.
Man, that's just PR. That's PR, man.
Hey, once you get one, who the fuck cares?
Like, what are they gonna ban him from? Like, he already done messed up. He ain't gonna get no movie anytime soon. Like, all that's gonna happen is Chris Rock done got it in the bag for next year now. Everyone's gonna wait for that opening monologue. Like, honestly, he just Look,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Chris
I'm be
Red
honest
got
with you.
a fat bag coming his way.
I agree, man. Nobody, Junior. I agree. Like, I don't watch the Oscars. Like, I'm sorry.
I
Like,
don't either.
I don't care. I really don't really care. But I do pay attention to like some movies that they put up for like movies of the year. You know what I mean? So because then it possibly might be a movie you could check out.
Not me.
But
I
that's about it.
watched the best movie of the year from any of their categories.
They got some good movies. I think JT, you missing out on that. What are you talking about?
Like, it was already a good movie. I don't need them to co-sign what I should watch. Like, I don't take the advice from, just because it won an award. No, there's a lot of.
I'm not saying won an award. Like they'll have like let's say like what is the category?
Best animated film.
No. But just like the highest though, the highest category is
Best actor.
Is it movie? That's not picture of the year, movie of the year.
Oh yeah, movie of the year, picture of the year. Yeah.
Whatever the case may be.
I agree with you, Junior.
They'll have like a list. They'll have a list of like movies, and then you could just.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, instead of looking at that, I'll just look at who's going to the movie theater and like what's making money. Like, damn, that made 100, 200 mil first week. What? Let me see what they're talking about over here.
Best picture. Hey, Phoenix Raider, appreciate that. Best picture.
Yeah,
Best picture.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, best picture. And they'll have a whole category.
But I like the what was the one where it's the best wardrobe? I'll look at that category sometimes.
Best wardrobe, why?
Because it kind of tells you how much people put into the movie and how much they invested in it. So like certain movies kind of win that, like Black Panther won that, or I think Titanic, like iconic movies usually win that one. So I'll look at stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's like the only way you can figure out to watch movies. I'm just saying like it's a good reference.
Junior says the new Batman is trash.
See, I've been getting mixed views on it. See, I just can't get past Twilight.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
I haven't either. I just can't get past Twilight. Every time I keep remembering it's the kid from Twilight, it's like, yo, that's just come on, man. I know people tell me he's not actually bad and it's decent.
He changed up though. He actually, like, after that Twilight shit, I guess he went into the indie movie route, and I guess he's trying to change up his image, and that's probably how he got the role, because he,
No, I mean, a couple of people did say it was kind of like emo Batman, and he kind of gives you that vibe.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen the movie, and I'm gonna take my time, but if it's 3 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's saying, yeah, everyone can, it is in cahoots about that. They say it's just too long. They all say it's just too long.
It's 3 hours. It's 3 hours.
Yeah, I can't fucking sit through 3 hours anymore. I've done that before, and I'm not gonna fucking do it again. That is some long ass movie watching, man.
How long was
He's wearing lip gloss? What?
It's Twilight, man. You should know. Come on, man.
But Twilight is different. Twilight was kind of like,
Yeah, period. You're right, Phoenix. Period. Pieces
it seems
tend to win wardrobe. You know what I mean? Because you got to be. That's one of the things I like when I watch movies, bro. I'm not just watching for the storyline, bro. I'm watching for the accuracy of time. Period. You know what I mean? If I'm watching a movie set in the 1920s, man, the last thing I want to see is a fucking car from the 1934, 1930s. I don't want to fucking see that. I know the difference. You know what I mean? So, same thing with the 50s, 60s, 70s. Like, you see these shows, and they put these shows out so fast, bro, that these editors ain't fucking editing in the bay. You know what I mean? Like, they're literally, oh, I can't take that out. Why the fuck you can't take it out? Take your time. You can take it out. You can take it out. I seen a movie set in 1953. The movie was set. It was a gangster movie set in 1953, bro. I went and saw the movie, and I saw my tow truck driving by in the fucking movie.
Yeah, did that happen on a couple of shows where they had like modern. I think it happened on what's that big show that's actually coming back? Or like with the dragons and stuff.
With the dragons.
Is it Lord of Thrones or something? Is it what Lord of Thrones or something?
Oh, you're talking about we just talked about this earlier. It's an HBO show. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Like they had some type of like food or drink from like whatever it was called, like Chick-fil-A on there.
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks cup.
Yeah. It was that. There's a couple other ones, but I like one of my favorite movies because of the car that he had was The Great Gatsby. Like if I get any type of serious money, I'm getting that car.
Yeah, Game of
like
Thrones
old school, the old school version,
Mm-hmm.
or the new school version. I think the new school version is with like Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I like the old school version, the one that you had, the one that you watched in high school.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, they had to wheel out the VCR with the TV together.
We was talking about I ain't trying to bring it back, but hey, I want to take this back. So Dirty, he's not in your top 10. Chris Rock is not in your top 10.
No, he's not.
Interesting.
But he's Dirty's older. Wait, what's your age? Dirty, you what? 40?
I'm 42.
Yeah, he's different era. He has a lot of older cats that he saw that were definitely a lot better. And if I was to do that, then yeah, Chris Rock would be on the outskirts for me too.
All right. To make it a short list, because obviously there's a lot of different comedians. Top five comedians.
Yeah, I could run off 10 real quick. Top 5?
Just top 5, just to keep it simple.
No particular order. Patrice O'Neal, Eddie,
Yep.
Richard,
Yep.
George Carlin.
Yep.
I just like him, but not a lot of people do. It's just I don't know what it is. Ralphie May.
Wow. No Chappelle. No Chappelle. That's crazy.
I mean, I was gonna get to it, but like I said, like I have no particular order. I just have people.
But that was your top 5 though.
That was my top 5. My top 5?
That was your top 5, right? That was top 5.
In
no order. No order, but that's like 5 comedians.
Oh yeah, I was gonna continue to run off names.
No, we don't need you to run off names, man.
We just need 5. We just need 5.
Oh, then put Dave in there for Ralphie
instead of Ralphie.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay.
Ralphie May is funny though.
That's a solid list. I mean, for sure, Eddie got to be in there. Dave Chappelle got to be in there. Patrice got to be in there.
So pretty.
The 2 spots that's where it gets tricky.
See, you're in the era after Richard Pryor, so you have no idea what Richard did on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen old stand-ups, but it's because the thing about certain comedians too is like they're gonna talk about social.
Have you heard his tapes?
At least hear his tapes.
That those tapes are better than actual videos.
Mac is in my top 10. It's not in my top 5. He's in my top 10.
Bernie Mac's definitely top 10. He's top 10.
He's definitely top 10. So your last 2 spots, because you're not old enough for Richard, you're not old enough for George Carlin.
Oh man, I forgot Red Fox too. Damn.
Yeah, he's in my top 5. But my top 5 is funny because my top 5 is actually 6. But
I'm gonna pass this off to you, Dirty, because these 3, because I got other comedians, but I don't feel like they're in my top 5.
Sound like Cat Williams might be in his top 5, Dirty.
No. Hell no.
So my top 5.
Hey, Cat Williams is funny, by the way. That motherfucker's funny as hell.
Yes, he is.
Cat funny. But my top 5, so people give me shit, but my number 1 spot is held by 2 people. It's a tie, I cannot choose between the two. I will not ever choose between the two. They are the two funniest motherfuckers to ever grace the stage. That is Richard Pryor and George Carlin. They are the two funniest people that ever fucking grace the stage. They will forever hold the number one spot together for me.
Okay.
So after that, you got to throw in Red Fox in that second spot. You got to throw Eddie in that third spot. You got to throw Chappelle in that fourth spot. And then you got to throw Patrice O'Neal.
So you got 6.
Spot.
That's 6. But
Yeah.
you gave 2 comedians a tie.
Yeah.
I got
spot is always it's gonna always be occupied by George Carlin and Richard Pryor. They will forever be.
Much respect to y'all, man. Patrice O'Neal, man. A lot of people don't really know too much about Patrice, and that dude, one of the funniest dude. Dark sense of humor, but goofy with it. You know what I'm saying? And had good timing, good. It's just funny dude.
Yeah,
funny dude.
Yeah. Like
he's the
like Mitch
original.
Hedberg. I would probably put Mitch Hedberg in my top 15 comedians of all time. You know what I mean? Mitch Hedberg was hilarious, bro. Mitch Hedberg was hilarious.
And the list, your list that you bringing up right now, they're like, you're talking about stand up. I already know, like, you guys are grading the stand up, nothing else, just straight up stand up.
Straight up stand up.
Yep.
You know, I forgot.
The reason why Eddie and people will say, well, if you're judging straight off stand up, it's really hard to put Eddie up there because Eddie only has 2 stand ups.
They're possibly the 2 greatest stand-ups of all time, though.
There's actually 3, but he doesn't have the amount of work of a Red Fox. Doesn't have the amount of work of a Richard Pryor. He doesn't have the amount of work of a George Carlin. He doesn't. Patrice O'Neal has more specials than Eddie does. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle is probably the GOAT with specials. You know what I mean? Getting close to it. He's getting close to it. Nobody has more.
Eddie is the reason why all these other people are having.
But Eddie was lethal. He was like Biggie. He had 2.
Eddie made it a rock star. He made it a rock star status. He made stand-up comedy a rock star status. All of these comedians that come after Eddie wouldn't technically be what they are if it wasn't for Eddie.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? So he made it a rock star status, bro. He made stand-up comedy. He made people want to be in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He made people want to be in business with stand-up comedians.
So he's on the Mount Rushmore?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's in number 3 spot. Of course he makes the Mount Rushmore.
Eddie Griffin in the top 10?
Yes. Top 10. Yeah. Eddie Griffin is in the top 10.
Eddie Griffin is hilarious, bro. And he gangster too. He don't give a
so
I'm not saying he's it, but I would have to
let's finish out the top 10. No, you still owe us 2. Fair.
Yeah. And I'm gonna throw you one. You can have Paul.
It's too hard, bro. Like, because those 3 are the ones that stand out for me, and everybody else is kind of like, they're all great, they're all good, but like those 3 that I just mentioned, Chappelle, Eddie,
Larry the Cable Guy is hilarious,
and Patrice. Those are like huge.
When he was bigger, he was funny to me. Like right when the that bluegrass comedy was coming out, like it was 3 of them. Blue collar one, that was funny. Oh man, I don't know.
Martin was funny in shows.
Hey, Martin was funny.
Martin was just I think what made Martin great was his show.
Martin was I like him hosting. You know, I love hosting
Def Jam. Yep.
Jeff Dunham is hilarious.
Yeah.
Ron White is hilarious.
I'm a Paul Mooney guy.
Bill Burr is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Bro.
I didn't mess with stand-ups like that, but Jim Carrey was funny too. His movies was, like he was funny. He was funny dude.
He chose the movie over the stand-up because he was doing it, but then he blew up off of Living Color and he went sketch comedy right into movies.
Hey, Louis C.K. is funny. Russell Peters is funny. Louis Black is hilarious.
Russell Peters, his accents,
funniest people out there, man. Yeah, Anthony Jeselnik is also hilarious too.
Godfrey's funny.
Well, I'm actually guy. What do y'all think about Paul Mooney?
Oh, Paul Mooney's funny, especially as I got older too. He's hilarious.
as I got older, his shit started to just bother me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know why too. I know exactly why. But for me, he was outside of Patrice O'Neal, he was the first comic that got me to think,
Bro,
like to really think.
he was
Dave
just a
Chappelle didn't.
my thing with Paul Mooney,
Not
and
before Paul.
I hate to speak ill on the dead, bro. But my thing with Paul Mooney is this motherfucker was a walking contradiction, bro. This motherfucker was a walking fucking contradiction, bro.
He wrote for what's his
He wrote for everybody, bro.
exactly. He's a
He
genius.
wrote for everybody.
He didn't write comedy. He wrote TV
He wrote
skits.
sketches. Yeah,
He wrote skits and shows for
yeah,
Richard.
he write
But
comedy.
for a lot of the top comedians, that's respect.
No, but he
Oh,
did.
he can write his ass off.
skits. Yeah, he wrote for people's shows. The
Mm-hmm.
whole thing was this nigga was the biggest fucking Uncle Tom ass kissing son of a bitch, bro. And he always be on stage, you're the fucking white man, this and that. Bro, you are married to a white woman. Your kids are halfway white. When a white producer produces something in front of you, oh yes, sir, no problem, I can do that. So you always been that way. You always been called the ass kissing dick sucker by Richard Pryor. And everybody else before that. If you haven't seen the roast of Richard Pryor, bro, go back and watch it, bro. This motherfucker was called all types of fucking coons and everything else. You know what I mean? And they wasn't playing; they was for real.
Now, I knew it was real when Pops went on. Pops was talking about him. I forgot what show he was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, yeah. He pretty much said it was on site. I said, damn. John Witherspoon.
Shit, Richard Pryor called this nigga a fairy. He said he used to always be in the motherfucking producer's office for some reason, bent over the table. Fucking
What's
fairy.
up, Joey?
I'm just saying, bro, he's always, and I don't want to speak ill on him or nothing like that, but we also talking about a guy before he died was accused of fucking molesting fucking Richard Pryor's son. Bro, that dude don't get no fucking love from me, homie.
Yeah,
None.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
But yeah,
I'm sorry, he wasn't Richard Pryor, bro.
No,
he never was, and he never will be.
Which is their comedy wasn't even really similar at all for me.
Joe Coy is hilarious. He's definitely in my top 15.
Joe Coy? I thought you were saying Joe Torre.
Definitely in my top 15, man. He's hilarious.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Yes, he's in my top 15. Kevin Hart is in my top 15.
Kevin Hart, though.
Oh, you know, I got a name. I got a name on his stand-up. I got a name on his stand-up. What do y'all think? Chris Tucker.
He funny. I've seen him live twice.
Recent though? Recent.
His newer stuff
is last one he put out. I saw that live.
Was it funny?
Yeah, he was funny. Very interactive.
Oh, Cedric Entertainer, he funny as hell. He's funny.
Cedric.
That Netflix special was funny too. I don't know if
I was like, I could never live this down. When he said that shit about Zab Judah, don't ever play with matches. And I'm crying.
Hey, so let's do this, man. Let's do a top 20 comedian list right now, bro. All three of us, we gonna agree on this, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna write this shit down as we name them off. We're gonna start at the number one spot. Pharaoh, you don't get a vote in the number one spot because you don't know who the number one.
I do. It's just this is very subjective because you grew up on these comedians. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna hit a special home for you. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So for me, Dave Chappelle is number one, just overall for me. Dave Chappelle, I've never seen anybody to do what he does as a stand-up comedian, like just be a storyteller, and still have the timing that he has, and have like a long joke and still have a punch. I don't know. It just Dave Chappelle is probably the best to me, in my opinion. But y'all gonna have something to say that, and I already know it's gonna be 2 against 1. So
we already gave Carlin and Pryor the number one spot. So
JT didn't agree to that.
JT is agreeing that 1 and 2 are Pryor and Carlin.
JT has left the building.
No, he had it on his list. I heard his list.
He had him on his list, but he didn't rank him. He just said,
But I know where he puts them. You can't put them anywhere else on your list besides at the top.
Let's ask JT. He's right here.
JC, what you say?
Pryor is the one unanimously. Carlin is definitely top 3, top 4.
Who's number 2 though? Come on, Chappelle. Come
No.
on, bro.
No,
Probably
he's
Red
not
Fox.
number 2.
Chappelle should be
Probably
number
Red
1.
I mean,
On JT's list, probably Red Fox.
nah.
He's in the top 5.
My number two, even though it's short, but just the impact of like everything he did for me, Patrice.
Ah, man, yeah, I feel you, Patrice.
Then it becomes a debate, Carlin or Eddie. For me,
And
Carlin's better than Eddie.
but the thing is though,
yeah,
are
because
you
Carlin
arguing
just
overall
materials.
catalog, overall comedy, like overall?
Nobody, well, see, if we went based on catalog, nobody has a larger catalog than
Then
Carlin.
Carlin gets it easy.
No, but what I'm saying when I say catalog, I mean like overall, like he's funny because there's some people who are funny in movies, but they're not funny in stand up. They're funny in shows.
Carlin was funny in any and everything that he fucking did.
Yeah, he was funny on movies. He was funny on TV
movies,
shows.
TV shows. He's funny on fucking stage. Carlin, see, Carlin is the godfather of political comedy.
Yeah,
that's where all the political comedians get it from, bro.
and that's why David cannot be number 1. That's why David can't be number 1 because David.
But Chappelle's stand up is damn.
Yeah,
bro.
Watch
Chappelle gets his shit from Carlin.
Yeah, watch Carlin. Then that's why.
All right. Give me a Carlin stand up right now. Like classic. I'm talking about like don't give me some half ass shit. I want like the best.
Fuck you, America.
Fuck you, America. That's the best.
There's one of them.
I mean, it depends on what kind of comedy you like or the jokes that you like. Because jokes hit different. Sometimes they could like make your comedy better. Shit. Because his religious talks were hilarious. I'm trying to think of some women. Because I know of Moms Mabley. And she's like the godmother of comedy, period, almost. Like,
so you can check out On Location. You Are All Diseased. Carlin on Campus. It's Bad for You. Playing with Your Head. Jamming in New York. Doing It Again. Compliments and Grievances. What I'm Doing in New Jersey. Back in Town. Those are the top 10.
Of his stand-ups.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you which one particularly to watch.
I'm gonna watch Fuck You America before anything else.
Yeah.
But hey, Purple and Gold Raider says top 5: Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Harris,
Robin Harris. Ooh, forgot about Robin Harris.
Carlin and Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
He died too soon, bro.
Yeah. Moms Mabley, yeah. I mean, since we're doing the top 20, I got to get some females in there.
But I'm not gonna lie, my shit's gonna be dominated by
Dave Chappelle.
Actually, I think it's called American Bullshit.
American Bullshit.
I think it's called American Bullshit.
All right, man. Because I love comedy, I love laughing. So,
but anything you pick from him, bro, you're not gonna go wrong, bro. Trust me. Like if you think Chappelle is
For sure. No, but the thing is though, I've always heard comedians because I've watched like listen to podcasts. They've always mentioned Carlin is like one of the greats and shit like that. So even like Patrice O'Neal, like obviously we love his stand-ups and stuff like that, but he also had a podcast as well. He talks about.
You talking about the black Dr. Phil?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Patrice O'Neal, and he was before the Dr. Phil. He was on Opie and Anthony's shit.
Yeah, that was Opie and Andy. They kind of forced him to do it because they would just call into him just to kind of like attack or debate with feminists that would call into their show because they were mad at him.
Did you see this clip? Did you see the clip where he's on like Fox News and he's debating a feminist? It's hilarious, bro.
Oh, she talks about the donkey. That shit was the dirty pirate jokes, and she tells it wrong.
You brought up a good point, man. You brought up a really good point a few minutes ago, man. How many women in the top 20 stand-ups at all times?
For me personally,
in the top 20,
probably not 0.
No, there's
at least 3.
Maybe 2.
For me personally, that's me personally, because I'm just going from my experience of just laughing, and it's mostly been from like male comedians.
Dangerfield is definitely in the top 20.
Dangerfield is old school, but he had that he had
it in my top 10. He was definitely in my top 10. Rodney Dangerfield is definitely in my top 10. But
see, I never watched a lot of Dangerfield's comedy, but I love his movies.
I'll tell you, Ellen DeGeneres was hilarious coming up.
Shoot.
Yeah, when she was doing stand up, Ellen DeGeneres was funny. Roseanne Barr was funny when she was Roseanne Barr was hilarious.
Can possibly be in the 20. She could possibly be in there. She could hold her own against anybody.
People don't like her now, but Roseanne, she was doing stand up
in her prime. She was nana. You didn't want to follow her. You did not want to follow her, man or woman.
Robin Williams is definitely in the top 20.
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is a character. He's a character.
I think Robin Williams might be able. He might fall out. Because I could put him on like around. I could put him on around 15 to 20.
People ain't gonna like this either. But Monique was funny as hell.
Sure, yeah. She still lives, but she just
Monique was hilarious in her prime.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is in my top 10 for sure.
Stand-up comedians?
Yeah.
Nah, he's a performer.
But because he had some moments. Do y'all see that moment where he the day he killed somebody's career? Can we
you talking about the Shaq roast?
Yeah,
Shaq roast. That was
don't get me wrong.
Jamie Foxx is a funny dude, man. Very talented dude.
Definitely funny dude. I think he lost.
Jason Williams is what it was.
When he did the stand-up special where it was him.
No, Doug Williams.
Yeah. He did half comedy.
You forgot about him.
Concert. Yeah.
He always did that in his specials. He always would sing because he
did that one. He did that one special where it was half the special was he did the concert of his new album. The other half was stand up.
But that's the thing though. Like the way I'm looking at it, I know you guys are just looking at stand up. I'm looking at like, damn, his show was funny. There's hella funny ass moments where he.
But that's not the criteria. It's the stand up.
It's just stand up. That's it.
Hey,
that's what we're rating on the stand up.
Phyllis Diller was
but Dirty was like, hey, we're talking about the stand up like movie, show,
comedy,
right? Comedy. Him being funny, that's part of something being funny.
No, I said his stand up catalog, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You said their stand up catalog.
So we're only doing stand up. That's it.
Yeah,
stand up comedians.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I mean, I know they do other stuff, but if I'm basing off their comedy,
damn, that means Martin goes.
They are. Yes, I do, brother. I definitely.
Martin didn't do enough for me to get into top. Martin is low. He ain't in the top 10 for me.
Nah, he's not. If you're talking about stand up, hell no. I mean, but his show elevated Martin. Like Martin, the show made. And you made a good point when he hosted Def Jam. He was funny too.
Joan Rivers was fucking hilarious.
I never watched none of her stuff. I hear about her, but
she was hilarious, man. Look, I'm literally a student of comedy, bro. I've literally watched all of these people, bro. Bob Saget was a fucking beast.
he's underrated. But
R.I.P.
he had the
R.I.P.
super dark comedy though.
He was fucking hilarious.
Wasn't it random though? Like it was so random that he had dark comedy too.
It was only because of his show that he had that was just Full House. It like
damn.
Yeah,
but when I heard his stand up, I'm like, yo, this ain't Bob Saget. And then I looked, I was like, oh my god.
I got a special guest backstage, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to bring out. Haven't had a chance to speak with my brother in quite some time. He's been busy, you know what I mean, doing the thing that they pay him to do down there in the land down under. You know what I mean? It's nice, sunny, and bright right now. So my brother looked like he's feeling fabulous, ladies and gentlemen. You all know him. You can find him over there doing wrestling with Sultan every now and then. But other than that, my man's got his own channel.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't have a hard time saying his name. His name is Afakasi Raider. But I just like giving him the name AR-18 because it's some killer ass shit. Ladies and gentlemen, from the land down under, all the way in Australia, Mr. Afakasi Raider. What's up with you, AR?
What's going on, AR? How you doing, bro?
It's cracking.
How you
feeling? We're shaking.
AKA, seen you in a while, brother.
Yeah, I said hello to you in the chat, JT.
I saw
it's been a long minute. So, yeah, and Farrah, Dirty, what's cracking, boys? Could I pull up on my quick 10-minute break just to say hello on that?
Is it morning over there?
No, it's midnight. No, my brother, it's 3 p.m.
You cracked a joke, and we're talking about like comedians, so it's perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Yeah,
Right.
We were trying to do a list of.
No, it's 3 p.m. here. I'm back on my workflow for a week, and then I'm back for a week. So that's what my work roster is. I go work away for a week, and then I come back for a week. So
okay, that's cool.
Yeah, man. So we was working on a list of top 20 comedians. We was trying to kind of put this in order, and then I had asked a question: how many ladies should be in the top 20?
Why don't we just do the list? Because right now we're just throwing. It's just all right. So it looks like JT Dirty have overruled me and said George Carlin is number one. And
Richard Pryor is number one.
Richard Pryor is number one.
Richard Pryor is number one. George Carlin is close number two.
Close number two. Okay.
I say they share on my list, but you know, it is what it is. So
number three. I'm gonna stand strong with Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is definitely my number three.
I got to admit, Barrett, he's the only name I've heard of so far of the guys you've listed. I'm not a big comedian guy, so I'm gonna go with that, Dave Chappelle.
But you never heard of Richard Pryor or George Carlin?
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
I've heard of Terrell Pryor.
Eddie Murphy.
He's heard of Eddie Murphy because there's too many movies been down under.
You know who Richard Pryor is. Everybody in the world knows who Richard Pryor is.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Richard Pryor? I don't know. I don't know comedians. I know Dave Chappelle.
I don't know if you can't be serious, Avocado. You playing with me, man. You trolling me.
Well,
he's from
serious. I don't know who Richard Pryor is. Why you hate the name sounds familiar, but I'd need to put a face to him. I'm not a big comedian guy. I don't really watch too many comedies in that.
So when
I like Dave Chappelle. I like Eddie Murphy.
When you get a chance, just YouTube Live at the Sunset Strip, Richard Pryor.
He was the comedian who was running down Hollywood Boulevard with his on fire.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing it. What'd you say?
Was it Hollywood Boulevard Dirty when he set himself on fire?
He was in Hollywood. He set himself on fire.
Yeah.
God damn.
I know. I'd never heard of it.
He fell asleep with the crack pipe in his hand and it burst.
Oof.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's not how he died. That's not how
No.
he lived for 35 years after that, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, they got another special guest backstage, man.
Damn. Shit.
Bring him out.
The basement.
Oh shit!
Musical great. You know what I mean? A musical great. A legend is on right. Brought through great hits like, Cream, Diamonds and Pearls, Crystal Ball.
Okay.
First man to make high heel sexy. Can get any woman in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the myth, the man, the legend, formerly known as a symbol. Back to Prince.
Good evening.
What's up with you?
How are we doing?
Is the revolution with you? Is the revolution with you?
I get a bounce, guys.
All right,
Wakazi, peace. Prince is in the building, aka
evening.
Prez. What's going on, brother?
Nothing much here in the studio at Paisley Park.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to play some basketball?
Would you like some pancakes, Pharaoh?
Hey, we was talking about pancakes earlier.
I was waiting for it. That's why. As soon as you said the symbol, I was like, "Oh, I know where this is going."
Yeah. I threw him alley-oop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, you will be my Kobe, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Me and Pharaoh will make a good duo.
For sure. No doubt. Okay, so let's back to the list because Dirty, you stalling right now.
I ain't stalling, nigga.
We're just having a brief moment of my
You the man with the pen. You got the power right now.
All right, so number 3. I say Eddie. But you know what I mean?
All right. Eddie. Okay, you got Eddie. I say Chappelle. JT, who's your number 3?
I mean, I'm different too. I already told you my third was Patrice.
You said that was number 2.
I'm saying, but behind these two though.
Okay.
Now if you said Dave,
crazy.
You're saying Dave, and then he's saying Eddie. If I had to choose, only because Eddie's so simple, I would probably pick Eddie. If I couldn't pick Patrice. It's just for me, I like Patrice over Eddie because Eddie is really similar to Richard for me.
Eddie Murphy's stand-ups are not funnier than Dave Chappelle's stand-ups.
You're bugging.
I don't give a fuck.
I
don't care. I don't care what you have to say. Because at the end of the day, like, no disrespect, but look, what I'm trying to say is that, like, how many classics does Dave Chappelle have? You can give me 2 stand-ups, yes. You can only give me 2 classics because obviously Eddie Murphy didn't do a lot of stand-ups. He did 2, which are probably classics. But Dave Chappelle had multiple. He had multiple great stand-ups.
But are they the greatest stand-ups of all time?
Man, see, this is where
I'm saying you're comparing the 2 best stand-ups of all time are by this one man.
Raw and Delirious are still 2 of the most watched stand-ups ever.
To this day.
But I'm not going off
I
guess I guess I'm different.
If we was basing it off of album sales, bro, these two are still selling albums 30 years later, 40 years later.
And guess what? I guess I'm different. I'm just going off like how much I laughed. It was in tears just watching the stand-up. See, that's why comedy is very subjective because everybody has their different.
Yeah, because his era resonates with you more, and it's understandable.
For me, think about it. I'm thinking about his stand-up. I'm thinking about a lot of people when they talk about Chappelle. Obviously, they're gonna talk about his show. But
I'll give you Chappelle. I'll give you Chappelle on the 3rd spot.
I'm not giving it to him.
I love that boy.
Wow.
Eddie is definitely getting the 4th spot.
Because you can say that, okay, you give Chappelle his show, then I'm just gonna go to all the movies.
But the thing is, I'm not even using Chappelle's jokes. I'm going off his stand-ups.
Yeah, that's why I said
Frisco, DC. His stand up in Frisco. His stand up in DC.
We're not leaving the stage. We're basing it off the stage only. Nothing else.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are we ranking top 5?
Just the stage.
We're doing top 20. So right now it's Richard,
shit.
Pryor, Carlin, George
Prince,
Carlin.
you don't know what you got yourself into. This
Ain't
is
no
very serious.
Dave. I'll put Dave Chappelle up there. You know, all right, whatever.
Yes, I love that boy, Dave Chappelle. Excellent job.
You're not getting another one.
So we got Patrice O'Neal in the 5th spot. Moving on to number 6.
Okay, so you had Eddie at number 4, and then
Eddie at number 4.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. But Patrice got to be in top 5, so I agree with y'all.
Is Eddie Griffin in this category?
He's not this high. He'll be lower on the list.
He'll be in top 10. I see him coming in top 10, possibly.
So at the number 6 spot, man, who are we talking? I like Red Fox. Personally, I like Red Fox.
Red Fox is a legend. Yes, you must put him in there at some point. Wash your ass.
Purple and Gold Raider says Robin Harris with 10
Harris,
exclamation points.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
Yeah, but he's not.
James.
Red definitely has the impact. He definitely has the.
All right, so if we put Robin Harris on the list, where will we put him? He's definitely in the top 10. We're talking about spot number 8, spot number 9.
I'm like around 10 to 12.
You thinking 10 to 12?
Mm-hmm.
Red Fox predicted COVID. We ignored his stand-up 50 years ago, pretty much.
Farrell, what you feel about Robin Harris? Where would you put him?
We haven't even got through 6.
I know, but I don't want to forget any of these names.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
But I got them all numbered, so I could just slide them into the spot.
I get you.
I'm gonna say a name. It might be a little touchy. Bill Cosby.
It's definitely a little touchy.
Number 7.
Yeah, Cosby at 7.
I'd have Cosby at 7.
What about our boy Fluffy?
Hold on. We got to finish Robin Harris and Cosby.
Robin Harris and Red Fox.
And Red Fox. We got 3 right now on the list that we need to put on the list. Where are we putting them? I got the 20 spots already numbered out.
All right, so I got Red Fox at 5, Cosby at 6.
I got Patrice O'Neal at 5, and that's already
Cosby at 6.
Oh wait, no. Wait, yeah, you're right. I miss Richard. Yeah, so Patrice 5, Red Fox 6, Cosby 7.
So we are going in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people can be knocked down this list, though.
No, I'm not knocking nobody down the list, man.
All right, so when is Bernie Mac going to come into this conversation?
That's what I'm saying.
He's probably going to be a 12.
Steve Martin.
Bernie Mac's in my personal top 10, but that's.
I think Cosby. I think Bernie Mac comes in somewhere right around 9, but that will put Robin Harris at 8.
I got Bernie Mac above Robin Harris.
Bernie Mac was hilarious.
I do know Bernie. Maybe
because what's hurting me for Robin Harris is just his untimely death took a lot of his material away.
Well, the thing about it was he didn't really have a lot of material. A lot of his jokes were the same.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I'm saying, I know there was.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna put Bernie at 8. Yeah. Bernie belongs at 8.
I can't have Robin above Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Bernie belongs at 8. We'll come back to Robin Harris a little bit later.
See, that's what I was saying. I knew people was gonna get knocked down if he was gonna put him on the list right now. Like he's gonna fall.
Well, we got Pryor, Carlin, Chappelle, Eddie, Patrice,
Red
Fox, Bill Cosby, Bernie Mac. I'm I'm leaning towards Kevin Hart.
Ah, fuck no.
Adam Sandler, Steve Martin.
Nah.
I like
haven't
Kevin.
thought of these names.
But
no. Kevin Hart is not top 10. I'm sorry.
Bill Burr should be on this list somewhere.
Yeah, I'm about to say Bill. Bill is. I like Bill more than Kevin.
Bill Burr should be on this list somewhere.
Because Bill Burr, he sticks to his niche in comedy. I think what messes up Kevin Hart and I think he's probably a funny dude, but it's just that he tries to make comedy for everybody. So
Now,
it makes his comedy very like
people may hate this. People may hate this, bro. But some of the funniest stand-ups I've seen that made me literally laugh the whole damn time is Daniel Tosh.
Oh,
Daniel
that's
Tosh,
Daniel Tosh.
5.0?
Yeah,
Yes.
5.0. He is
5.0.
fucking hilarious in his stand-up.
That dude got forgotten real quick.
He's funny, but he's not top 20 funny. He's like,
bro. I don't know if you've seen his stand-ups, bro. He is.
I've seen him. I tried.
His stand-ups from Hard Show are different, very different.
What'd you say?
I don't think he's funnier than
It's more entertaining.
Yeah, but he's talking about his stand-up. He's talking about his stand-up.
Who is the other guy? Oh, he's not funnier than the other guy. Damn, I can't think of his name.
Daniel Tosh stand-up is hilarious, dude. His shit is fucking dynamically hilarious, dude. And I'm not even trying to be funny. This dude's stand-ups are hilarious.
You know who's funny, but I don't know where y'all put him in your list. I'm not saying he's top 10 or whatever, but Michael Collier.
Michael Collier.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Michael Collier's funny.
He's funny. He old school.
In the top 20. Not in the top 20 at all.
I get it.
Where would you put Earthquake?
Earthquake is funny. Where would you put damn, I forgot his name.
That makes me shake.
Big dude with a funny shaped head.
Lavelle Crawford.
Where would you put him?
Nah, he's not in the top 20.
That's outside the top 20.
He's like in my 25 to 30 range, maybe even lower.
DL Hughley is definitely in my top 20.
He's not funny, but I've seen him roast the shit out of people.
DL stand-ups are actually funny.
I don't know. Like out of the Kings of Comedy, he was probably the worst. Him and Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey is really funny though. Steve Harvey got some good stand-ups. Salute Thomas Hernandez. Salute to you, brother. Man, it depends on which one you just seen. You know what I mean? But Steve's got some hilarious stand-up.
What is that guy's name? What was that? Remember Daddy, who was that? He was the white guy with the long hair. He was real loud, but he died.
Sam Kinison.
There you go. Kinison.
Yeah, the fact that he yelled and screamed everything annoyed the fuck out of me. You can never really get his punchline because he would always
Salute Thomas.
That shit was annoying, dude.
I thought my DVR broke when I heard him.
So Eddie Griffin is not in your top 10, Dirty.
Nope.
He's debatable.
He's not.
Yeah, I tried to tell y'all he's not on there. If you put him on, he's just gonna continue to fall when you start saying other names.
I've seen him in person. I think he's a funny.
I've seen him.
His Michael Jackson on crack.
And his stand-ups.
You know what?
The Voodoo Lounge one, the Michael Jackson on crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Eddie Griffin is at number 10. Is at number 9, bro. I gotta give him that spot, bro. I've seen him a couple of times live, bro.
He's hilarious.
And seeing him live, what you see on tapes and on specials does not do justice for what you see when you see him live, bro. I went to a 10 o'clock show, my nigga. I went to a 10 o'clock show. He had an opener. His opener did about 45 minutes. He hit the stage at 11 o'clock. We did not leave the fucking comedy club till 2:45, bro.
Facts, bro. He's funny as
and
hell.
He keeps going too. The whole fucking time, just drinking and fucking cracking jokes, bro.
Drinking out of the champagne. thing?
Yeah, it was the
Yeah, go ahead.
funniest fucking thing I ever seen in my life, dude. I always tell people if you're gonna catch Eddie Griffin at Laugh Factory or something like that, make sure you catch his last show.
He's
Because
not even overrated either.
no, he's not.
No, I see him as more of an underrated comedian, in my opinion.
No, he's hilarious, bro. Okay, so we got Eddie
Oh
Griffin
my
at number
god,
9.
I cannot believe I forgot. What is his name?
Cedric the Entertainer.
Mm.
Yo, we about to knock.
Mm.
Hey, Dirty, we about to knock Eddie Griffin down. We forgot about Michael Collier.
We didn't forget.
I
I
just
already
said it.
said he doesn't crack my top 20.
Michael Collier?
Does not crack my top 20.
That disappointment that night from JT.
I just said Michael Collier like 5 minutes ago.
I didn't even hear you.
His body of work is just not there.
Funny, he's funny though. He's funny.
He's funny. Don't get me wrong. He's funny.
His comedy is so natural, like the way his delivery.
You got to remember, he disappeared for a long time because he had a cocaine problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
he talks about it in his stand-up too.
So there was like a 15-year gap where he didn't do shit, bro.
He was on crack.
I know he was on that for real.
Yeah.
So that took away from a lot of his. Like I remember him being on BET, you know what I mean, Comic View and shit like that. But then nothing, bro. I mean, and if we're going back that far, bro, I mean, Shucky Ducky was funny as fuck too, but he doesn't crack my top 20.
His small resume, very small.
Shit. What about Where do you put
You didn't answer what I said when I said Cedric
Gary
the Entertainer. Cedric.
Oh, I said Cedric somewhere between 11 and 14.
Okay.
What about Gary Owens?
He's around. He's below Cedric for me. He's in that range.
I know he's below Cedric, but he should be in the top 20.
Maybe
he's between a 15 and 20 for sure.
I don't know. Is he better than Andrew Dice Clay?
Well, where are we putting Rodney Dangerfield first off?
Yeah.
I might have to knock Eddie Griffin down to put Rodney Dangerfield at 9.
Eddie's still 10 though.
Purple and Gold Raider, I could see that too. I could see him doing that.
Oh yeah, I think he had one before that though, actually. But the I think was it Venice or was it? I think it was Venice.
So we're gonna knock off. We're gonna take Griffin out of 9.
Oh yeah, Tommy Davidson too.
Yes, that's another funny dude. Extremely funny guy. Yeah, so Rodney Dangerfield.
All right, I got one. And Corey Holcomb.
No.
Where would you put him? Corey Holcomb is one of my favorite comedians too.
He is, but
he's like in the same style, but not as good as Patrice O'Neal.
I put him somewhere around 22.
Yeah, he would be up my top. He's not in my top 20.
He'd be outside the top 20.
He's hella funny though.
He's hella funny though. He's hella funny. Don't get me wrong. Corey Holcomb is fucking extremely hilarious, bro.
Especially his little show, 5150s.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
Yeah,
I watched that shit too.
Yeah.
Is Tommy Davidson better than Eddie Griffin? Is Eddie Griffin better than Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, I take Eddie Griffin. Stand up, yeah.
Yeah. So Griffin at 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the top. So the top 10 goes Pryor, Carlin, Chappelle, Murphy, Patrice O'Neal, Red Fox, Bill Cosby, Bernie Mac, Rodney Dangerfield, and Eddie Griffin.
Oh, so he's over Bill Burr?
So that's why I'm saying where we putting Bill Burr at.
Bill
Because we
Burr.
had him after Bernie. But if we put Eddie, that means we knocking him down.
So all right. So JT, because I know you had an issue with this one. Chris Rock.
You mean Ari Spears? Ari Spears.
Yeah,
is-
I'm about to say Ari Spears for Purple Road.
Ari Spears.
He's not my top 20 though.
He's not. He's not. He's not. I'll take Godfrey over Ari Spears, honestly.
Yeah.
And Godfrey
His
is funny.
impressions are way better.
Way funnier, way more insightful. You know what I'm saying? Funny dude.
So at number 11.
You said Rodney, then Eddie. Because if we put Eddie, then that means Bill's after Eddie.
And we gotta be a little bit more fair in this, bro. We only got 2 white people on the list.
Oh, okay. I'm about to bring up I'm bringing up some names because I threw out Louis Anderson. Then I brought up Sam, but you said Sam's annoying. Jay Leno.
I never really thought his stand-up was all that funny.
Chris Farley.
You know who's
Bob Hope was funnier.
You know who was funny, but like obviously y'all could say what you want to say, but definitely the king of roast to me, Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross is hilarious.
Ross, he ruthless too. He goes for the kill every time.
But that's just roasting. That's not his stand-up comedy though.
Yeah, I know. Did y'all see the
all eyes on G, bro? It wasn't me, bro. I didn't make that call, man. I did not make that call, bro. They did. I got
on the other side of the panel.
But
it's hard.
Them 2 over there outvoted me.
Pain. Pain.
It was a debate, but Patrice does it more for me than Red.
I'm sorry. I gotta respect, you know.
Don Rickles.
Oh, Don Rickles. Don Rickles is funny too.
Don Rickles is number
old
11,
school.
Bro. Yes.
Or even Jerry Seinfeld.
What is the deal with him?
Me personally.
Because also him, we also gotta put.
You know who should be on this list that we
Robert Williams,
George Wallace.
Oh yes,
George Wallace should be on this list. We're gonna put Robin Williams at 12. We're gonna put George Wallace at 13. No, Paul Mooney doesn't make the list.
No.
Seinfeld was hilarious though. Seinfeld sells out everywhere he goes. But
George Wallace,
George Wallace is hilarious.
He's funny, but you put him
number what? Bro, he been killing it for a long time.
Yeah, I'll take Cedric over George Wallace.
That's a hard
way better stand-ups, bro. Like, come
on. Did you just say George Washington?
Wait.
This is what you got to understand about George Wallace, Farrell. George Wallace has the longest standing, tenured, running show every night in Vegas, bro. The longest running show. He's on stage every night, bro. Every night, 2 shows a night.
Hold up. So he does he live in Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah, he lives in Vegas.
He's a resident.
Oh, okay.
He's a resident there.
He has a show there. He's on the stage every night, bro. He's been
there longer than he's been living in Vegas? How long has he been living in Vegas?
Bro, he's been in Vegas doing his show for over
about 20. About 20.
Oh,
he's been there longer than the Chippendale dancers.
Because I seen him in ATL. He must have been visiting there.
He travels.
He travels.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
But you broke all eyes on G's heart, he says. You know what's all eyes on G? You would need
no. Hey, look. I'm not saying George Wallace is not funny. I'm not saying that. Like, I don't want y'all to like take my words when I say, but I'm gonna take Cedric just because.
He said unsubscribe.
Phoenix Raider, you hit one. Hey, Dirty. This gonna resonate with you. Phoenix Raiders said Dick Gregory.
Mm.
Nah,
I said Jim Gaffney.
not for me. Good dude though.
Or you know what? So White Comics. I got two more. Louis C.K. we haven't mentioned. Steve Martin we haven't mentioned. And then Jim, I can't say his last name. Gaffigan or whatever. Phoenix Raiders said it.
No, there's another one on Netflix that's white comedian. That's funny.
Talking about Louis Black.
Nah, it's like he has like a dry humor too, very dry.
So he's been on the strip for 10 years, and he's about to end it in April.
Hey, I'm not mad at George Watts because I do think he's funny. I'm not saying that he's not funny, but I'm just like y'all not like really talking about Cedric, and I feel like Cedric is a funny ass dude.
Cedric is hilarious. So
Cedric
is Bruce
hella
Bruce.
funny, bro. And he has some good stand-ups too.
Well, gentlemen,
I'm gonna put Ced right here underneath George Wallace at 14.
Oh, he stopped doing it. He says returning to Vegas. So he did stop doing it for a while.
well, gentlemen, before we go any further, I'll have to excuse myself. I need my beauty sleep at this time. I need to prepare myself for the erotic city hours.
Yeah, go take them pumps off.
Oh no, I will put them in my cakes before
I need my pancakes. Yo, Pharaoh needs his pancakes.
I got you. How many do you want, JT? You want a stack or double the stack?
JT has left the building.
Doubles.
Doubles. Oh yes, I will bring them to you when I can. Just drive to Paisley Park. That's about takes you.
So we got 5 spots left.
Anyway,
we already at 15.
I will leave now. Have a good night,
All right,
Dirty.
nephew.
All right, Fritz.
Have a good night,
Peace.
Pharaoh.
Have a good one.
Have a good night,
man.
JT.
Wait. All right.
This is
All right,
Prince
Pete.
signing off.
For sure.
Hey, so wait. So who's your 13 through 15 then, Dirty?
So from 10 to 15, we got. So at 11, we got Don Rickles. At 12, we got Robin Williams. At 13, we got George Wallace. 14, we got Cedric the Entertainer. At 15, we got Bill Burr.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw some names. So then, Moms Mabley, Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi is going on there right now. She was hilarious.
Roseanne.
I'm putting Roseanne on here.
She was more TV.
I'm putting Tommy Davidson on here. I think he's the top 20. I do.
What about John Rivers?
Yeah.
Or Ellen?
John.
And then the last one, I think, what was her name? Tina Fey. What about her?
She was funny, but Ali Wong is hilarious.
We doing top 20 comic list, Storm. Okay. What about Damon Wayans?
Nope. I'm gonna give that last spot to Martin Lawrence.
Damn, Martin over Jerry?
Yeah, I believe Martin belongs in the top 20, bro. Truthfully.
I want to say, I think I'm just going material wise. Don't kill me.
Pharaoh said,
I got Gary Owens over Martin.
Really?
Because of just material.
Hey, Run Tell That was hilarious.
It was. But then, really think of something after that.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. We ain't even gonna leave it at that, nigga. The host of fucking Def Jam. Motherfucker made Def Jam, bro. He made Def Jam.
Hey, but Gary Owens hosted Def Jam too. So I'm saying, he hosted it too.
Nah. Nobody. Look. There was only.
No, he not Def Jam. What was the one on BET?
Comic View.
Comic View. He was Comic View.
There was 2 hosts of Def Jam, bro. There was 2 real hosts of Def Jam, bro. Only 2. That was motherfucking Martin Lawrence and motherfucking Guy Torry, bro.
You mean Joe Torry?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joe Torry. Guy Torry is responsible for Black Sunday.
No, there's another one. There's another one you're forgetting. DL hosted it too.
DL did host there too. You're right.
Damn, we forgot about Adele Givens.
Funny. Adele Givens was funny. Dane Cook is funny.
Dane Cook, that's what I was saying. I had Dane over Tosh. I have Dane over Tosh.
I think Tosh is funnier.
Yo, all right, Chad, who's funnier, Dane Cook or Tosh? I got Dane Cook.
I think it's Daniel Tosh.
I think Tosh is more versatile overall, but I think funnier, Dane Cook is funnier.
No, I don't even think it's close. Doesn't make the list, Afakasi. Unfortunately, Chris Tucker does not make the list.
Nah, yeah, Chris Tucker doesn't make it. Not as a comic.
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit. I'm going to say 2 names. Bill Bellamy and Tracy Morgan.
Don't crack the top 20. Just being honest, they don't crack the top 20. Let me see. Am I forgetting anybody before I close out this top 20 list? Let me go through my head list of.
Man, you got a Bill Bellamy off. Anyway, wait, did Cat? Oh, Cat didn't make the list, did he?
Mm-mm.
Did Kevin make the list?
Mm-mm.
Bill Bellamy, no sure.
Although I think Kevin should be on the list of top 20. Nobody sold out more shows than Kevin Hart. And I mean nobody.
Well, it's not based on the numbers, it's based on
but his show, man, come on, bro. If y'all don't think his stand-up is hilarious, y'all are tripping.
Oh, and it's not that, it's just we're comparing it to other stuff. Like,
bro, in all honesty, like, really, who does he compare? There's not too many other people that really compare to him, bro. There's not. You know what I mean? Norm Macdonald was funny, but he's not funnier than Kevin Hart.
Yeah, nobody's in his lane, but I gotta compare your material to other people's material. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, even Mike Epps don't make the list.
And his last stand-up was funny. The one that just came out, that shit was hilarious.
There's even a couple other people. God, what is his name? I'm forgetting so many comics right now.
No, Cat Williams is not funnier than Kevin Hart. He's not. He's not.
It's debatable.
It's debatable, but it's not.
But again, Purple says Kevin's not funny.
Hey, look, it's a personal opinion, man. Everybody, I didn't put him on the list. I just said, like, that's my personal opinion.
Wait, Purple, why do you think he's not funny? I mean, that's hard to say. What makes him not funny? Oh man, he done riled up Farrell. Hey man, you talking about one of his goats, man? Farrell about to jump back in the line.
Capone was funny. Steve Harvey was funny.
Yeah, Steve's not even on the list.
Yeah, Steve Harvey is hilarious, dude. His older stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Wayans was funny. Damian Wayans
is underrated. Like,
but I still don't see how y'all don't think motherfucking Martin is funny, bro. You used to wear them tight red shorts. They used to ride all up in you. Like, I don't know how y'all don't, man. Anyway,
no, he's funny, but and we left for now. Ralphie don't make the top 20. There's too many people ahead of him that are not on the list. He rambles too much before punchlines. But Kevin's a good storyteller. I don't think he's rambling. He's actually telling you the story in detail. Like, he puts you there.
Capone is hilarious.
No, he's talking about Kevin Hart, about him rambling too.
I'm Terry Farrell, yeah. Capone is hilarious.
Oh, I gotta look that up, man. I can't be. I'm not saying his name. Boogie. What about Carlos Miller?
No, none of them cats make the top 20, bro.
Now, have you seen his old stuff? Because Carlos actually been doing it for a while.
Yeah, he's not making the top 20, bro. Sorry. That's almost like me bringing up Nick Cannon.
Oh, Tony Roberts. You know Tony Roberts?
Tony Roberts is funny. Tony Roberts is definitely funny.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make the top 20, but it's definitely funny. Nah, I got a feeling it should probably go to somebody like
Simone? Some more. Yeah.
Some more was funny. Like I said, Ali Wong is funny. Some more is funny. Monique is hilarious.
I got one. What are your thoughts on Chris Farley?
Chris Farley was funny, but I think he was more funny as character than he was stand up.
Oh, SNL.
Yeah. But his boy, David Spade is hilarious as a stand up, bro. David Spade was hilarious as a stand up, bro. David Spade was hilarious.
Purple and Gold said Daryl Heath.
Yeah,
underrated. Yeah, haven't heard him.
Very underrated. Mark Cooper was funny coming up too.
Oh, hang on, Mr. Cooper. Yeah.
Mark Cooper was funny coming up. Sinbad.
Oh shit, he gotta be on the list.
I think
yeah, he on the list. He knocks off Robin Harris for me.
I can live with that.
I tell you, oh damn, yeah.
I can live with that.
Somebody Farrell brought up Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's funny. Joe Rogan is actually funny. Joe Rogan is funny.
One of my favorite stand-ups is Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's on the list. Ozzy, I think he actually cracked the top 10.
No, Joe Rogan is funny. He's not top 20 funny, but he's funny.
Yeah, Chris Rock didn't even crack the top 20, did he?
No, he did not. And we still got one spot left at 20. We haven't figured out who to put there.
No, I thought we had 20.
Still at 19. We have not decided who to get that 20th spot to.
And there's a lot of people out there. So you got Robin Harris, Chris Rock, Andrew Dice Clay. No, you got Raji on there. You on there? Did Tommy Davidson still out there?
He's on the list. Cedric
You got him on the list? What number is he on? All right.
Tommy Davidson, number 18.
Okay.
So I got Pryor.
Cedric is on the list.
Pryor, Carlin, Chappelle, Murphy, Patrice, Red Fox, Bill Cosby, Bernie Mac, Dangerfield, Griffin, Rickles, Sinbad, Wallace, Cedric, Burr, Goldberg, Roseanne Barr, Tommy Davidson, Joan Rivers, and then there's one spot left. Ron White is fucking hilarious. Ron White is fucking hilarious. I will say that. I watch everything he fucking puts out. His shit is fucking knockout, drag on the floor, fucking laughter. For real. But I like the whole blue comedy tour, the blue collar tour. I like everybody over there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like Ron White. I like Larry the Cable Guy. I like Jeff
Dunham.
Nah. Yeah, I like Jeff Dunham, but Jeff Foxworthy.
Foxworthy. Yeah. Russell Peters.
I like Russell Peters, but I don't think he cracks top 20. Yeah, Jim Jeffries is definitely funny, but top 20 probably not.
Kramer.
Fuck no.
Oh, Bill Murray.
More on a comedy, not so much stand up.
More show.
More show. I mean Chevy Chase too. Gene Wilder. Man. Fuck.
Who's gonna be 20?
Hey, James Moore, you have a good one too, man. You as well.
Have a good one, James.
I'm gonna say, fuck.
All right. So who's the list of? Oh, let's make a list of people who could be 20, and then we just go from that list.
So you can have Cat. You can have Hart. You could have
Gabriel Iglesias.
You could have Ron White. You could have Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
You could put
Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld.
You could put Chris Rock, Seinfeld.
Louis C.K.
You could have Lawrence. You got Martin.
Mm-hmm.
You could have Epps.
All right, I'm gonna throw out some other ones. I know you said Joe Coy earlier. What are your thoughts on Bobby Lee?
You could put Joe Coy. Not so much Bobby Lee. One more name. We're gonna do these 10, and then we're gonna do the battle, and then that's how we'll figure out who wins at the end.
What's the dude from South Africa? What's his name?
Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
All right, that rounds up.
I got one. Wanda Sykes.
All right, we'll take out Noah. We'll put in Sykes. All right. So between Seinfeld and Chris Rock, who advances?
Fuck.
It's for the chat. Between Seinfeld and Chris Rock, who advances?
Oh shit. Wayne Brady.
No.
No?
No. Stand up? No. He's an overall performer. He's not a stand-up.
He does a lot of sketches.
Everybody's saying Chris Rock. All right, so Chris Rock advances between Seinfeld and Chris Rock. Between Kevin Hart and Cat Williams, who advances?
Well, we already know who Farrell's voting for.
I'm pretty sure the rest of the chat's going to vote for Cat, too.
Cat.
Yeah, I think most of the chat believes it's Cat, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Cat. Ron White and Gabriel Iglesias. Fluffy, who advances?
I don't know Ron White's material, so I got to go Fluffy. Oh, it's pretty close. Let's see. So one Cat, one Kevin.
I got a Fluffy.
I know it's a top 20 list, all eyes. That's why it's hard. It's difficult, but got to pick one.
So Fluffy advances.
Fluffy.
Between Martin and Mike Epps, who advances?
Do we get a vote?
Yeah.
I'm taking Martin.
Thinking Martin too. So between Martin and Mike Epps. Waiting to see what the chat says. I see a Mike. I see two Martins.
Yeah, it's Martin.
I see another Martin. I see three Martins.
Farrell would put Mike Epps. Looks like Martin.
Between Joe Coy and Wanda Sykes.
I'm going to say Wanda, because I don't really remember Joe Coy like that.
Joe Coy shit is hilarious. His stand-up has been, his new stand-up is fucking off the chain. Farrell, go back and watch him. Purple and Gold says Wanda.
Wait, Farrell, who you talking about, Martin?
Yeah, he says Martin's stand-ups were not that funny.
Oh, man. Yeah, knocking off, man.
Oh, what do you know funny?
That's two from Wanda.
Yeah, I see Wanda so far. One for Joe Coy. I think it's Joe Coy, but well, I see another Coy. So that's 2 for Wanda, 2 for Coy.
Yo, Farrell pick one. Break the tie.
The next pick will break the tie. We'll flip a coin.
He picked Coy.
All right, Joe Coy. All right. Chris Rock and Cat Williams. Who's going to the next round? Chris Rock, Cat Williams. I'm thinking it's Chris Rock. I see Cat. I see Williams. I see 2 cats. I got 1 Rock, 2 cats. I got 3 Rocks now.
All right. Yo, Farrell, who you picking? That's 4.
It's Rock unanimous. It's 5 Rocks.
Man, I'm gonna go Cat.
Well, no, that's 4. Phoenix was just reiterating. So that's
Full
4.
body of work. It's Rock. So who's Phoenix? No, Phoenix said it has to be Rock because full body of work is Rock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm not counting.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're 5. So yeah, it'll be 5 votes.
No, Phoenix Raiders got 2 up there that says Rock. You can't count them both.
No, I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, you're 4.
So it's 2 cats, 2 Rocks.
No, you pick Rock, right?
Yeah, I'm saying it's 4. It's 4 Rocks. It's 2 cats. You said you was picking Cat. That's 3.
I was leaning, but
Chris Rock moving on. Chris Rock is moving on. All right. So now Chris Rock is set up to take on Fluffy. Chris Rock or Fluffy? I think again it's probably gonna be Rock. Although Fluffy is hilarious.
Fluffy's gonna put up a battle, man. He's gonna have that. The Hispanics are gonna get with him, and I kind of want to get with him.
I see another Chris Rock.
I know. I'm seeing it. Damn. Hawaii special was good too, but I seen Chris Rock live, and oh man, the live shows are so much better than the recorded ones.
Yeah, they are. I got 2 Fluffies. I got 2 Rocks. I got 2 Fluffy Rocks. And I got 3.5 minutes to go to bed. I got
Yeah, so it was 1.
5 hours. I got a tea time in 5 hours.
All eyes, no comic rights everything of theirs. They all the reason they go to the comedy cellar is because they all get help with jokes. You know, when they're just saying the joke.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 Fluffies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 Rocks. Use the deciding factor, JT, Rock or Fluffy.
I'm going Rock.
Chris Rock wins.
Go Rock. Yeah, gotta go Rock.
Rock is now taking on Martin Lawrence. Rock or Martin Lawrence?
This is the finals, right?
Yep, this is the fun. Well, whoever wins will take on Joe Coy from there.
Oh, that's the final. He beating Joe Coy. Thanks for playing, Joe. Who's number 20?
This is the final spot, ladies and gentlemen. It is down to Chris Rock and Martin Lawrence. It has come down to the final two. Chris Rock or Martin Lawrence. Chris Rock has edged out Cat Williams and Gabriel Iglesias, as well as Seinfeld. So Chris Rock has went up against Seinfeld, Cat Williams, and Fluffy. And he has made it to the finals where he is facing Martin Lawrence. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Chris Rocks. That's unanimous. Chris Rock gets the last spot on the billboard.
I'm glad I didn't have to vote there.
Chris Rock is number 20. Well, our top 20 list of comedians that we assembled tonight start as this. In the number 1 spot, we have Richard Pryor. In the number 2 spot, we have George Carlin. Number 3, we have Dave Chappelle, followed by Eddie Murphy, followed by Patrice O'Neal, then Red Fox, Bill Cosby, Bernie Mac, Rodney Dangerfield, Eddie Griffin, Don Rickles, Sinbad, Wallace, Cedric the Entertainer, Bill Burr, Whoopi Goldberg, Roseanne Barr, Tommy Davidson, Joan Rivers, and Chris Rock. That is the top 20 list of stand-up comedians that we put together this evening.
Solid list.
3 hour and 36-minute show. Hour and 8 minutes past the time I wanted to be in the bed because I have a tea time early in the morning. I must set my alarm clock for 5 o'clock. That gives me 4 hours of sleep.
What's that handicap going to be now?
There will be no major handicap. If I get 2.5 hours of sleep, I'm refreshed. So I'll get up in the morning. I'll go get a cup of coffee on my way to the course. I'll be fine.
Yeah, that was a solid list, but I don't like making lists no more. I'm hurting keeping some of these people off.
I hear you.
Man, Bill Bellamy hurt me. I was like, damn, keep it Bill, Damon Wayans, Michael Collier.
I feel you.
That was rough. I feel bad. But go ahead, man. I'm going to close it out.
Yeah.
It was fun. Chat. Love y'all, man. Talk to y'all soon. Have a good one, man.
All right, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I want to say thank you for being here, hanging out, rocking with your boy. I know it's been 3 hours and 40 minutes, but hopefully it's been a great 3 hours and 40 minutes, man. Hopefully time has flying by for you, and we made your evening a little bit more enjoyable. And as I always say, there's 50 billion things on YouTube. You could be watching anything, and I greatly appreciate the time that you came in and spent with me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Dirty Raider coming to you live from the basement. No matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Yo, nation, go check your motherfucking sunshine. We out this piece. We gone.